Alright, we're ready. Are y'all ready? We're live now. We're live now, boys and girls. Nope. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tale of Deadlands. Helen Heroes, Session 6. We had to figure out which session it was, because I forgot. It's funny, because I have my own recap, too, and I didn't even bother looking at that. I have my TLDR recap. But yeah, welcome, everybody. We're so organized right now. We're all so ready. Yeah, we actually all got into chat early enough, which is good. Yes, even with Clark's internet dying. You haven't got snacks? Yeah, all of us are just like shoveling food in our faces real quick. So yes, everybody settle in, get your snacks, get your water, get your caffeine. Water. Okay, kidney failure. It just failed from the start. Yeah, we were gonna do last Sunday, but I stopped existing after I got home from game. For like 14 hours. So, as one does. But I'm not gonna, you know, have Brian try to stream blind when I've never shown him how to set anything up or anything before. It's a cat. Stupid baby. But yes, be thinking of things you want to add to the town. NPCs, different shops, different weird sketchy shit going on. Maybe even little plot lines if you put in quite a few points in. You want to give Brian some cool ideas for shit in the background. If you want to add Twinkies. We can't hear them yet? Why are you muted? Oh, fuck! They couldn't hear you guys, they could only hear me.
Wow, I exposited all that stuff for nothing.
Yeah, run it back. Run it back.
I'm a professional streamer.
From the top.
Oh my goodness.
Kathy's here like, it's my show.
None of you get to talk.
None of you get to speak. This is my stream. Yeah, they've been talking the whole time. I am so sorry.
Scuffed.
A
Scuffed.
plus. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about the NPC town. If you guys have ideas for that, we'll figure out a time to stream that. Because I slept through the last scheduled time we had it. So if you got ideas, Brian set up a thing in the Discord and started talking about it, so my baby.
He finally knows just in time for her to scratch me.
Yes. She's my baby. She's done nothing wrong. Except poop.
But yeah, for the town, everybody's more than welcome to put in feedback and ideas and stuff. The people that donated, I will be more conscious of their contributions and probably more inclined to put the things that they want in there. Not saying I won't put everything in there. And you can get pretty wacky and wild with it. Deadlands is pretty bizarre. It's a lot darker themes as well. like I said in there, the only thing is like don't put intentionally offensive things in there. If you're unsure, like the line that it would cross, like I said in Kathy's Discord, you can PM me and then I'll let you know whether it's good or not. Because there is still like it's pretty much like DR without some of the things that are not allowed in DR. For those of you that understand that reference.
I'd say if you have to ask if it's going to offend someone, probably
Yeah. Make
probably
sure
don't do it.
if it doesn't break Twitch TOS, it's probably okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more or less.
Twitch TOS is actually more strict than the world of Deadlands. So
Yes. Yeah, because there is still things like racism to a point, because like mutants, people consider them like different. It's kind of like the X-Men.
yeah, mutants have some racist undertones. Native American, at least in the earlier versions, had quite a bit of
A little.
undertone.
Yeah, a little bit in the Old West ones. There's not as much because they are in their own little like the Deadwood area, Coyote Confederation. They're in their own little place in Green Books, so nobody really goes there. For some reason, a lot of electronics and things just stop working.
Wonder
But
why.
As for spooky stuff, basically, if you can imagine it happening in some way, it can probably happen in Deadlands. Even if it's not exactly what you want, you can work with Brian to make some weird shit. So.
Yep, and I also did post, if you're so inclined and you like reading or you like a good read, all of the lore and the flavor in this game is really, it's not the best written, but it is a fun read.
It is a very, if you're in there in the Discord and see Joe's journal, it's actually really fucking amusing and teaches you a lot about the world. So
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very long.
very
yeah,
long,
yeah.
but it's funny. They
Long,
know what they're doing.
But a good read. Yeah, that is from the perspective of the in-game librarian faction, which are kind of like lore keepers, interviewing the current second in command of the Templars of Boise, Idaho, Joe. So.
And she's sassy as
just
fuck.
she used to be a housewife before the bombs.
And now she's a fucking
Templar, so.
superpowered Templar. But yeah, you wanna give the streamer recap, Brian?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
somebody?
Recap's pretty short this time around. So roughly after there's about 40 or so gators that managed to infiltrate the town, landed on the scrap wall in multiple different areas in the town, while the posse was kind of like doing their daily shtick. They all kind of split up in random different directions. Num and Bruce dove into the water to the north to go deal with the forces up there. Lulu, Kent, and DT wound up running towards Tinsdale's workshop. Lulu drank this weird, viscous, assumingly oil, and grew gills and dove directly into the water. While Kent ran in to go grab Luke to pilot a boat, and then DT wound up catching a ride with them before they took off. Combat ensued. Seems like the posse is doing pretty well for now. Some of the townsfolk around town are also helping fight off this invasion, this incursion. And the posse's currently just trying to, help mitigate losses. There are some key players in town that have joined this fight, and we're just kind of in the middle of that, seeing where it's going to pan out, and what casualties are going to happen and whatnot. Before we left off last night, there was a strange acidic blob monster that emerged out of the water, attacking up near one of the guard towers. So
Didn't attack anything yet.
well, supposedly attacking. Luke seemed pretty upset about it, but Kent,
It's fine. It's fine.
Kent assured him that there's nothing to worry about.
It's fine. Focus on driving.
But that is where we left off last session. So this session will probably be wrapping up this combat, having a little bit of downtime for seeing what transpires for the rest of this. But yeah. So we will begin. I believe I had you guys draw your cards for quickness.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's your guys' high card?
I have a jack.
I have
Everybody's
an
got
ace of diamonds.
I have an ace of hearts.
And anybody that held through the round, you can use those cards at any time. If we get to they're kind of like a red joker in that sense. Just kind of denote if when you want to use them before. So like say whoever has the highest card, if you wanted to go before them, just denote that you want to use it before they take their action.
So jack, ace, ace, 8, and
No, it's a 9. I just can't read.
Thank you.
who's the last person who didn't say their card?
I didn't because I have a 6.
There you go.
I got a 6.
I was keeping my mouth shut because I'm down on the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, we just said what's everyone's highest card, so.
Luke had a 2, but he is sacrificing his card to do driving actions for the boat. So he will get one on. I really would.
Ace,
Did it
queen.
Ace, queen,
have
jack,
an ace.
9, and then I think 7.
Driving's
7 and
so much
deuce, I
fun.
believe.
Yeah.
They get a lot of motion, but it's just because they have to drive.
Essentially, I will just periodically move him throughout the combat for simplicity. So I think ace is your guys' highest. That is higher than anything I currently have. So that is you guys.
I'm gonna hold.
Next ace.
I have a ace of diamonds.
Yep.
If Clark with leadership,
Mm-hmm.
if I give that away, does that consume that card?
You swap that card, or yeah, it uses up that action
So
for you
would-
to swap.
if you wanted to use, so you can use your held card to do leadership if you wanted to, and then swap your ace if you wanted.
Yeah,
If that is what you're asking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
To
that-
use leadership properly, you need at least 2 cards.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. The green person is the other
That's Edgar too.
Edgar.
Yeah, we gotta save him.
He was one of the guards in the guard towers. He is getting beat the hell up by this group of folks, but you guys have done a pretty good job of mitigating some of the folks that were attacking him.
Yeah, because some of them are wounded, and
Yeah.
I think if
Yeah.
I remember right,
If you hover over them, it'll tell you what their wounds are at.
Or
Yeah, I
if
think
they're
we've
knocked
got-
over, they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've got like a 2
Yeah, this guy's
gut and a 4 wound head.
Yeah, and if you guys want to, any of the ones that are already dead, you can just move them off into the water for now.
Oh, but it's funny to see them all dead.
I mean,
What
you,
about-
you can leave them there too.
what about these 2?
Yeah,
They're
those
off
two-
the board.
Those 2 are also dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can flip them too if that's easier.
I can't flick them, otherwise I would.
Well, I just said you could flip them so they're upside down, so we know they're dead.
All right.
I'm going to shoot at the second person. So it'd be to the left of Edgar. Yeah, right there.
Or this one on the front.
The one that is already injured with 2 gut wounds. This one.
I'm gonna shoot the other one because at least the 2 gut wound one will have some negatives.
Okay.
Has already been hurt.
And just so you guys are aware, after aces, I will be doing my kind of lair actions for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, I got an 11 to shoot.
Okay.
So that should be 1.
It would be more than enough to hit.
Okay, 1 raise.
Yep.
I have the
1 raise.
Henry. I got the hit location chart up to help.
3. with 21 damage.
What was the location?
Oh, I've got to roll that d20. Sorry.
Yup.
7 on location.
That would be lower guts.
Yep, you can move it up or down one, which I think will keep it in the same
I don't think
place
that's gonna.
regardless.
Yeah, it'll still stay in there even with 1. So
Alright, lower guts. You said 21?
21.
Alright.
It's a lot of damage.
Alright.
And that'll be my ace.
Bullet sinks in. See him start bleeding a little bit. And then the death of all of my NPCs ever.
Wind.
Okay. Yeah. You're pretty sure you didn't kill him, but you see him start kind of like holding his gut as he like stumbles and falls down to the ground.
Hey, that's fine.
He's not dead, but he is
Taking a nap.
about to fall unconscious.
Hey, incapacitated is good for me right now.
Mhm.
I think it's good for Edgar too.
Right. And that will be the end of my turn.
That was your ace. All right. How many folks do I got left? All right.
Plus the ones up top, too.
Yep. Bruce,
Oh,
you kind of notice a bunch of townsfolk zip over from the living quarters on a boat.
okay.
Kind of dock it into there and rush the group of people that were running away from you and Num.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Look at all the Edgars.
Everyone in this town is now named Edgar.
I just copied the token, so yeah. Like Gary from Fallout, the Gary Bowl. Okay. So, doo-doo-doo. 1, 2, 3. All right. Shooting. Got it. Yeah. Miss again. Blob monster. Getting shot. 3 shots come ringing out past you. 2 of them whiz past. One of them make contact.
Contact. Rude.
It's weird that you can see cards on my board.
Yeah. One vanished. Now it's back. I've just been doing my best to ignore them.
Strange. That's okay. I'll just use real life cards then.
Brian's gonna grab the wrong deck, be like, "Well, I'm gonna go on the Hierophant, guys."
I mean, can I use a real life deck too?
All right. Be helpful if I remembered what these stupid locks did.
They're all just using BB guns, Brian.
More or less, man. They have not hit you guys very often with these fucking guns for the amount of times they have been fired.
Or noodly.
I mean,
Bruce
they're
has one
also
wound.
they're also just random schlubs firing crappy black powder guns. Okay, pistol. 2d6. So I am hitting you in the lower guts, or whatever that is worth.
How's that work with your blob form?
It just is.
For 9 points of damage.
And you're shooting?
Yes.
Okay, so that's halved. I don't know if it's halved rounded up or down.
We'll say rounded up.
Okay, so 1 wound. Got it.
Go ahead and roll your wind too.
Nope.
Okay. And then each one of you on the boat's gonna get a shot. I'll start with DT and move right to Luke. Miss. Miss. Miss.
I would say we're gonna have to give Luke CPR on this boat.
Man,
This is here. I got one. Some of my hands can run the boat. The other two can give CPR.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right. He's gonna get shot once.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Okay. See the bullet just kind of sink into the. I think she's got a vest. Let me check her stat block real quick.
In the art, she has a vest.
I know she does. So she does not. She's not. She's wearing like a leather duster and stuff. But you see her get shot and just seem to not even care.
It ain't want to do that. You're just gonna make her mad.
For reference, I did 3 damage with that bullet.
Nailed it.
You're just gonna make her mad.
Ow. Just a mild bruise.
Yeah, but we're old, so that's that bruise is gonna hit and like spread out everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Take 2 months to heal.
Yeah, exactly.
You see some of the townsfolk start to rush in to back up Deputy Comfort and Evelyn Renard.
These guys invaded the wrong town. Everyone's got knife hands.
ooh. I love it when they move like just as a unit, like whoa, like a wall of people. Funny.
Alright.
What?
This might be the end for good old.
Edgar too.
No.
We did so much work to save him.
Or actually, no, they don't move just yet. Because it's not their turn yet. That was my later action of just kind of the volleys that are happening.
Yeah, wait your turn, bad guys.
I am going to, however, draw a card for the townsfolk. Oh, they have a king of diamonds. All right, so that was aces.
My next tie is
King.
Jack.
Okay. These townsfolk are gonna get to go. We're gonna start with good old Edgar to see where he's at. He's gonna move his distance. Gonna turn around and fire a shot back. And miss. But luckily, it's a very target-rich environment.
Innocent bystander. Innocent bystander.
Nope, none of them hit.
Bitch.
So, fires the shot as he kind of like turns back around and goes to keep running.
Clark, I don't think the grenade's gonna work there.
Probably not.
Ooh.
Probably not. I don't foresee it getting used. Unless. Huh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, townsfolk. And Luke is gonna keep driving the boat. We're gonna get to about here. Deputy Comfort. And a couple of the folks that are engaged in melee combat are gonna try their best. Not very good. Hey, there's one. Okay. This Edgar. Hits. In the 1, 2, 3. It's still awake.
Yep.
You see him kind of take like a shovel and just kind of like jab it into this dude's leg.
He's got some Kriegsman in him.
Six. Eight. 44. 45. All right. You guys see him kind of like take the shovel. This is kind of like brawny, older gentleman. As he just takes this spade and just jabs it like right below the kneecap, and you just see one of the gator's legs just fucking sever and snap. He did 48 points of damage to the
Jeez.
leg.
Legendary chip.
That old man needs a name right now.
Chat,
He's
Chat,
standing
you
his
can-
ground.
You can come up with a name for this old farmer.
Standing his ground. Defending.
Oh, yeah.
That dude's probably gonna go unconscious.
I'm gonna hear about this and I'm gonna feel bad because I was about to try to swindle him. 'Cause the same old farmer I thought had more money than he actually did. I dodged a bullet on that one, you could say.
Dodged a shovel.
All right, yeah. There's massive blood loss with this person. You see him just kind of like pale white and just fall
He's currently
over.
Edgar 6.
He's gonna be old man Jenkins for the time being.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Farmer Craig sounds pretty good.
Farmer Craig. All right.
Chat can decide.
I have Farmer Craig.
Done. He gets his own color too.
Yeah.
We'll make him red. Actually, I can't.
Yeah, that's why he was able to get the damage. He had camouflage. Actually, he's covered red after fucking taking off that limb. Got
Farmer Craig
Tarantino
merch
spray.
run.
The other two kind of fumble around as they're just kind of tussling with these folks. The ones up by Bruce are also going to. They're kind of like brushing with, different farming implements, blunt objects. None of them have any guns of any sort. They wind up taking out 3 more up there. Deputy Comfort and Evelyn are gonna take some shots. Okay. Bruce, or not Bruce, Kent and DT, you see she pulls out like a 50 cal sidearm, and you see 2 folks over here just get popped in the head and drop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the work.
Then Russell Comfort.
Kid over here like, oh, get the vapors.
Mind your business, Bruce.
One of Comfort's shots goes wide, but you see him pop another one as well. And that is it for the townsfolk. So that was kings, queens, jacks.
It's me. I have a
Blob
club
'em.
for what it's worth. Oh.
Oh, can I actually see the blob thing now?
Yeah.
Why?
It was
Why is it being-
pointed out to you guys, so you would have been able to see it. I know you were focusing
was-
on
yeah, I
shooting
was-
before, but
yeah.
you can clearly see.
It's just blob thing that's
Just don't worry
melting
about
the
it.
rocks behind it. It's fine.
You could possibly even smell it.
I don't know if you're close enough for that. But yeah, ultimate goal for blob thing is to get up behind somebody and jump on them, like grapple wise.
Okay.
Florp them.
If I get a raise, I'll worry about that if I get a raise. Okay. Brawlin. 3-8. Let me get my dice out.
Which one are you going after?
The closest one.
The closest one.
Yeah. I didn't preset my dice.
They're about six yards in front of you for reference.
That's a D10, that's not a D8. I already those.
You just slurp on up.
Yeah.
The attack of flubber.
Let me see if I have a.
An ooze.
14.
14 will
13, 'cause I'm
hit.
wounded.
13. That'll hit with 1 raise.
One raise, so yeah. So This causes an extra 2d6 damage to any pseudopod strikes, and a like amount of damage to any entangled body parts. This is inflicted on each of my actions. Also has the same effect on weapons and armor described in the acid weapon favor. So I'm gonna grab them. I didn't pick a location, so I'll roll a location.
Mm-hmm.
16. So uppercuts.
Mm-hmm.
Just smack him in the chest.
No, grab him.
Oh, grab him.
Entangle him in the chest as this acidic group monster. Which does
Horrifying.
2d6 damage to entangled body parts. And let me look up what the acid weapon favor is. Roll 1d6 for any armor struck by the weapon. On a roll of 6, armor loses a level of protection.
Okay.
If he has armor. Does he have armor?
They have minus armor.
Okay. I did not get a 6, so that's fine. So 2d6 damage from just being. And then he's also grappled against. 3 damage. But he is grappled. Oh, that's horrifying. Alright. Maybe make him a little smaller.
Oh.
But yes, grappled by the chest. Let me go back
Oh.
to that.
I know it's nutrient, but it's the closest thing I got right now.
Use our imagination.
I like the face.
Loss civil damage.
Oh, I missed
hand to
three.
hand. Can glom onto the opponent by hitting with a raise. Completely entangles the body part struck, preventing its use on each of the following actions. Successful melee attack allows the shaman to entangle an additional adjacent body location. Entangling the body's head. Target's head prevents him from breathing. And does 1 damage. So, I've glommed onto him, that's all I can do, but that's all the information for you.
You can't breathe.
Alrighty.
I was gonna say I see Dungeon Roomba in the chat. I very much appreciate that.
So yes, that dude's probably freaking the fuck out, but... Acid monster. Did no damage. Let's go.
By chance, do you have a terror score in this form?
So... Just a blob does, but the blob form does not have one.
What is the blob?
3.
3? Okay. Thank you.
But that is a size 2 blob, so I don't know if you want to adjust that for giant acidic blob.
Yeah, what are you still your size or are you
Yes,
bigger
no
than
change.
your size?
No change in size.
No change in size, so,
So
your
it's a
size
size
is
5 blob.
Thank you for that information.
So I think everybody may have to roll, except for Kent. My bad.
Fine.
Didn't think about that.
Don't
yeah,
worry
so
about it.
Go ahead right now, DT. You can roll 1. Luke can also roll 1. I'm gonna give you guys a plus 2 to your roll, since Kent told you guys not to worry
It's
about it.
fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
What am I rolling?
Guts.
Guts.
Because holy fuck, what is that?
Alright, what are these guys' guts? Probably not great. Spirit. Nope. Oh boy. Let me get these D4s out.
Oh no.
This is
I got
my
got a 26.
Brian. This is my favorite ask.
26? Oh yeah, you're fine. Well, what about Lukey boy? Let me see.
Oh no, the man driving the boat.
He's getting a
Boy.
+2 at least. He's still gonna be nettled. Okay, his guts isn't that bad.
Is he rolling d6s for guts, Brian?
No, he's running D8s. He
Oh,
is
not
also
bad.
fine with the pluses from Kent. The folks over here, though, not so great. Not so great.
They're the rolling d4s.
Yeah.
Do they even have a gut score?
No.
They got the untrained guts. Kathy, I'll
Well, I
have you know
didn't-
when you were going through.
Hmm?
When you were going through your whole description of what you're doing, I was messaging Brian like, "Do they have to roll guts because a horrific monster just showed up?"
Yeah, it doesn't say on that, but the next skill has a similar, like, form thing, just littler. And it's a terrorist score of 3, so...
Okay.
Oops. Well, I didn't do any damage, but
Scared him.
scared
Hey.
the fuck out of him.
Hell yeah.
There's one of the gator guys next to him. Like, the boats are right there, guys. We can just go.
We could just
You
leave.
just
We could just-
leave.
They got fucking monsters in these waters.
Look, better Brian rolling Gus than us.
How's it feel, Marshall?
Fine.
There's too many dudes. We gotta take them out.
Quick, time for acts of terrorism. Get him, Lulu.
Let's see, what other terrorism do I have? Oh. Yeah, I've got other type of next terrorism.
You do.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I am also burdened with the knowledge of Lulu.
Okay. So, I'm just doing the group that's up by you for right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Let me tell you, it's not good for them. Okay.
Let me put up
I was-
verification.
I honestly half expected Brian to tell me no.
That's
I mean,
a good
it would
thought,
make
though.
it would make sense. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't need that anymore. So, you see these last 5 folks. After this dude gets grabbed, acid trying to burn through his like leather gaiter stuff that he's wearing. All of them kind of like turn around. You just hear this screaming and yelling coming back from this direction. As you see a bunch of them start to like run, as they kind of like grab their chests and collapse to the ground.
Yeah! Get him, Kathy! Get him!
Oops!
Kathy's, did I do that?
Did I do
Doing-
that?
Kathy is just doing the work. I'm just gonna sit back and watch them all just fall over.
For the reference of our viewers, all 5 of those people just had heart attacks and are currently dying.
The fear system is no joke in
The
this
fear
game.
system is brutal in this game.
Yeah.
I love it.
But considering they didn't have any gut skill, they didn't
why
stand
it's
much
important.
chance.
Like, these are just normal ass people. So,
Brian, to quote Lou Wilson, "We're the bad guys now."
Here goes the Geneva suggestion. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I just grabbed a dude.
alright. So that was.
Also, there is 2 NPC names that want to be added. Carl from
Okay.
Accounts Receivable and Wilfer Jordanian Rexington III.
We'll get them.
Okay, one of Carl is
That's just
definitely
minis on the
gonna-
board. Just minis on the board.
Carl, okay. Carl's gonna be up here. He's gonna be one of the recyclers. Carl from accounts. Recycler.
Which one's your name?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there we go.
What was the other one?
Wilford.
Wilford. Oh my god, that name's so long. Hold
Here.
on, I'm gonna copy paste that real quick.
Yeah, I was about to just do that for you. Who's Geneva? We don't know her. I don't know. He says he wants Wilford to be one of the guys who just died.
Just die. Those are the bad guys. But okay.
It doesn't say good guy or bad guy. Just name an NPC mini on the board.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ridiculous.
Here, I'll name this one.
I already did. I got
Oh,
it.
Control Z.
Yeah, there he
Control Z,
is.
Control Z.
So all those heart attacks kind of just saved me. Like, I still have the grenade. I'm like, what if I throw it back there? I'm like, not needed. Just put that back.
All right, and I believe that was
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, it was Jax.
Okay. I also have a Jack. Clubs.
I will take care of naming random guys for you, Brian, so I don't interrupt you.
Okay. Well then. All right.
How about that?
How about that?
So, I still have movement.
You do.
I'm just gonna go back to the water.
Okay.
You want to drag that guy with you? Just.
You know what? Yes. He's coming in the water with me.
We are the alligators.
Still acid sizzling back into the water. Just see like fucking dark bubbles. That's my turn. Thanks for the terror score.
What a turn.
Oops.
Yeah, what a turn of events.
Oh.
I like the actionable minis.
Okay.
What number was that? Well, I'll figure it out.
Oh no, Edgar 2. I think this is the end for Edgar 2.
Oh no.
No!
He gets stabbed by two of the folks that are chasing him. Okay. So, he's not currently dead. In theory. So I'm
In
gonna-
theory.
Gonna roll his. Okay, yeah. His wind is fine. He does go unconscious, but you see him get stabbed in the back 2 more times and fall over.
Well done.
As you see one of the gators run up and kind of like grab his gun and start like pilfering his pockets and stuff to see if he has any like clips or ammunition on him.
Target sighted.
All right, Kent and DT, you guys are gonna get some shots fired at you.
Try it, bitch.
Let's see how far away you are.
That wasn't the Ken voice. That was just the old man voice.
In range. 20 to
We're still
hit.
moving, right?
You are still moving, so they are getting a -2. 10, 7. Still hits with
One
two
raise.
raises. 2 raises. I think. 12. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
12,
5.
17.
I was doing multiples of 7.
Mhm. Oh, buddy. Rolled 18, 2 raises. I'm gonna bump it up to your face.
Oh.
Who's this at?
This is at you, Kent. Alright, we need some more D6s for that.
Oh
Actually,
no, he's getting the D6s.
I'm gonna use these bullet D6s that Tyler got me also. Oh dear. Okay. Each 12, 18, 24, 30, 33.
It's enough. That's 4 wounds. Oh wait, I have minus in my head. Because of my skin.
So 33 before any minuses that you have.
It's not going to change the damage. I have a -2 in my face. So... I'm just gonna hand you this blue chip, sir, to chip away 3 wounds. I'll put it over here by the machine. As the bullet comes, and I'm just like, ah! And still just taking like part of it in the face.
Are you taking? How many wounds are you taking from that?
1.
One. Okay. So go ahead and
What?
roll your win.
Yep. 2.
Okay. And it was so after your minuses, it was what 31.
After minuses, it was 31. I'm a size 7, so that'd be
Okay.
4.
7. That's what that. Yep.
Yep, 4 wounds, chipped down to 1.
Alrighty. So yeah, DT you see is like this slow motion happening. This ball fired from a musket pistol. It's about to hit Kent as he just kind of like slowly turns and just grazes the side of his face. A little bit of blood splatters
Oof.
out.
That
Yeah,
almost really bad.
Yeah, like part of the cheekbone and stuff is just blood down the side of the face.
All right. And then another shot is coming at DT and misses.
Ooh, I was in danger for a second.
Danger.
But fate is on my side.
All right. Oof. Okay.
More shooting from the bad guys.
A lot of them are using the bayonets that are attached to their muskets and
They're stabbing.
I will amend my song. More stabbing from the bad guys.
Morning. Thanks for being you.
Farmer Craig. Let's see what happens to you, buddy.
Nothing, because he's a legend now.
Oh, that I rolled 3 6s to hit on that one.
No. Farmer Craig.
Okay. 17. Oh no! Farmer Craig, no!
Farmer Craig, no.
This is what happens when we name them, guys. Can't name them.
We get attached.
14.
And sadly, these are ones we can't keep. Usually it's you name them, you keep them.
Don't name anything you might have to eat later, friend 6.
Where is Farmer? Oh, there it is.
Like Biscuit.
Yeah, Biscuit the horse. That one was intentional. I named him because I had to eat him.
You see, one of the gators kind of step in on Farmer Craig and just kind of like stab him through the neck.
Ooh.
Just met this man.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. You don't need that.
He doesn't
Taking a
need
nap.
that.
Look at all these sleeping people. Especially over where Lulu was. Look at all those sleeping people.
They're just taking naps.
Can Lulu like?
My-
Can Lulu just channel Zach and just like bounce all the way over there or something like that? Just like.
Boing.
Unfortunately, no. My speed is still the same.
All right, in the melee, if you guys hover over the people that are engaged in melee combat, there's kind of a tussle going on. There has been wounds suffered on most of the ones in the front lines that are fighting hand to hand with these folks.
If they've got names, you may have to.
You have to
Right click on
hover over it longer. It'll pop up.
You have to come over for a second. Gotcha.
Ooh, yeah, if you well, ooh,
Yep.
buddy.
You have to be patient.
No.
All right, that is the townsfolk. I think. Nope, I still got the ones up top that I forgot. No, I didn't. They killed 3 people up there. They're good. Oh wait, the bad guys. Yes, they need to attack.
No, they don't get any turns.
Nope, you don't fall over. You're fine.
Ca- Kath,
You're
Kathy,
fine.
I have this image later of just like out of that scene from The Mummy where he shows Imhotep the cat, but it's me with Lulu as a blob. Hey, look what I got!
Except you can't do that right now. She's acidic.
Ah, don't worry, you're just getting the calluses. You're just getting the calluses.
That'll be it for the bad guys. So that was Jax, I believe.
I think we just finished Jax.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
with Jax.
townsfolk also has Jax, but I'm gonna hold for them for the time being. There's a lot of NPC theater, and I want you guys to do stuff.
I'll take the townsfolk's card.
I bet you will.
I've got a 10.
That's highest if you want to go ahead.
Mhm.
We're on 10s.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna like pop my head up, and I'm gonna see sweet poor man here staring at Bruce, right?
What about this guy that's right in front of you?
Oh, he's dead.
He got knobbed and pulled back in the water last time.
Ah.
He's practically incapacitated in the water. This guy here, see him? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna come barreling out of the water on all 4s.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump on him.
Naked, covered in sludge.
This is,
Bruce told them they could leave.
Well, good thing Bruce doesn't speak for me.
Release the Florida man.
And same MO. I'm gonna assume that person's back is to me, or relatively.
They're kind of like
If
their
they're-
side is to you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
facing
yeah.
Bruce, so you're in the
Yeah.
peripheral.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like taking them out at like.
Spear
Torso
tackle. You
level.
trying to grapple them? Like what you
Oh
trying to
no.
do?
I'm like jumping on them and then locking in with the teeth.
Okay.
So
After
I'm
running-
aiming like
Trying to tackle them and bite them.
like shoulder up is gonna be where the chomp is happening.
Okay.
Is the goal. That's the intent.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make an attack roll with your brawling.
And,
Your TN that you're looking for, I'm gonna say is a 9.
Can I add flavor to this?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna be making bear noises.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I am making
Make
critter
noises.
noises.
Make the
I
noise.
ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for it. All right, brawling. All right.
Ethan, I was half expecting the fucking gorilla noises whenever we get into discourse. That coming at you.
I got a 10.
That'll
Oh,
do
buddy.
it. Go ahead and roll me, not for the damage, but give me just a strength roll first.
If there were survivors on each end, just imagine the stories they come back
15.
with.
They're just like, there's a fucking naked man with a knife.
Well, those guys are naked man with a knife, and the other guy's like, we saw a fucking ooze came out and dragged him.
Dragged a man into the water.
Big Al, I quit.
I want to live there now. They got protection.
I don't want to be anywhere near here. I'm getting as far away as possible.
They ain't got guns. They just got weird shit.
You successfully tackle this main to the ground, so you kind of have him pinned on the ground right now. So go ahead and do your attack.
Yeah.
Bite him. Bite him.
I'll give you 1 extra die of damage because you're biting him in the neck. It's like a vital area.
Yeah.
Your teeth will do 1 die of extra damage plus your strength.
Oh.
1d6. So 2d6 plus strength.
Yep. And then the teeth will do. You roll them, add them together. They do explode, and then strength is best of.
Yep. So we got a 14 for strength. $14. 18. 3 and a 1. So 18 for total.
18. Alright. Oh my goodness. I will be the death of my NPCs. You know that he's not dead, but you get a good gaping Mike Tyson-esque bite out of his neck as you just kind of like rip out his jugular. You can see blood just start oozing out as he like goes pale white and just kind of like goes limp in your arms.
I'm gonna look up at the other one that's in front of me, and I'm just gonna like let out like a low growl.
Just blood pouring down your face.
Fair enough. You want to use? Was that your health card or was that your aid?
That was my health card. That was my health card.
If you want to use your 10, because we're on 10s, you can roll a overall with that if you would like. I'll give you a plus.
You know
2 to
what?
it.
I will absolutely take you on that offer.
Yeah.
And then I've got ugly is thin, the stare, the voice.
Yeah. I'm giving you a +2 on top of whatever.
Yeah.
You have overall. Right.
Is the stare and the voice, is that a +1 or a +2 to it?
I believe it's a +1. I could be wrong.
I forgot to punch that in. All right. Ooh. Oh, it's a good thing I got more d8s. I rolled 2 8s.
Thank you, Kathy.
Plus stare is 2.
So 14, 15, 16.
Voice is also +2, so you get a +4.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's +6.
+6.
So 12, I got a 20.
Well, guess what I rolled, Ethan? It was a 1. A 1 on my 1d4 -4.
How many of them are gonna have heart attacks now?
It's just the one dude that's
One
still
guy.
up there right now.
And overall,
Oh.
from a person is a different
Yeah.
chart than
It's not. It's not when.
It used to be. If someone's
so
overawing, I
there
thought it
is
was
there
different.
is a different one, but when you get enough raises, you roll on the SCART chart. I got a -3 with my plus. So, okay.
That awkward moment in Deadlands where the marshal's running skirt more rolling skirt more than us.
And Bruce is
See?
just
That-
watching this unfold.
That's just some self-reflection on you guys of like, think about that for a minute.
I did. Shit.
Look, they're attacking a town.
We're just weird, okay?
It's not my fault we're weird mutated people, and we keep
Hey,
scaring
look.
people.
Hey, look, surviving out in the wilds just does things to people, alright?
I think I'm the only normal person here not giving people heart attacks.
I
Hey,
haven't given anyone skurs. I'm just not normal.
It's only Ethan and I.
yeah.
Listen, we have secret weapons. release the blob and the kraken.
Right?
Yes.
Your guys is freaking Suicide Squad members over there right now.
We're just let
Okay.
out and pointed in a direction.
Yep. Okay. This dude falls over and dies from heart attack.
Excellent.
There you go.
Alright,
Now
that was
it's
my 10.
just you two, Edgar, and a bunch of.
Yeah, you still have any of your movement left or anything?
I think that was 10 out of my 12. So I'm just gonna like,
Just look over at Bruce.
I'm just gonna look over at Bruce all like tweaked out, like.
like, you okay? You okay, bud?
And I'm like panting. I'm like panting. I'm just.
Okay. You didn't need to do that, but okay.
Hit him with the fucking hippopotamus special.
All right. So it's 10s, 9s.
I got 9.
Okay.
God.
I mean, the chat said it best. If everyone's weird, isn't that just normal?
Yeah.
That's my mom. So who's going?
It's
Brucey
Nines.
Brucey
if I
going.
could get over to help all these guys over. Whew. I could just get. Quite get.
How far across are these again?
They're accurate.
Isn't it
Each
one?
each one
is
each
10?
one is 10.
10, thank you.
So the measurements are accurate 2 yards.
Yeah, get about. Here. How close do I get? Is the question.
I'm confused. That's fine. I could be confused.
Looks like everyone dead over here. Alright. He's gonna start. I'll have Bruce start moving over to help the other guys. And if there's like places where he can take cover while he gets closer, that's what I'm gonna have him do. Get over, kind of like take a little bit of cover in case they decide to shoot him
That's
because
fair.
they do have guns. Well,
you do notice that all of these people are engaged in melee combat, so you can
Okay.
assume that they
they're probably not gonna shoot.
not have time to reload their guns yet
Okay.
because they
Awesome.
they fired a lot already over here. Something you can also do too is move if you want to run. You could also pick up the pace as your action and move another D4 yards.
Dead. Get. Wait. Ah. 3 away. Okay. Nah, I'm just gonna sit here.
And your next action that you take will be at a -4, just so you will. I'm running.
For running, yeah. Gotcha. Alright, and that'll be my 9.
All right.
Woo.
8s.
I have an 8.
All right.
And I'm just gonna comment about the blob. Wow, that is terrifying, but I'm still going to shoot someone.
It's back in the water. It's fine.
I forgot. I forgot to do some movement, but
No.
Luke is just doing whipping a shitty, so you guys will be about here.
Damn it! That ruined my plan.
After DT's turn, he will be kind of back to where you guys were at as well.
Okay, I was gonna jump off.
Just,
All 4 arms going out for stability.
I mean, if you would like to, Clark, I will let you use the Vamoose action to try to do that before
No,
he gets to where he is.
No, because I only have 1 card.
You
Okay.
are so much more beautiful.
We can tell him that we need to go to shore.
Pig just subscribed.
He's whipping about. He's doing donuts.
Is Fred the one that took the ammunition off of...
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot Fred.
Get him.
Yeah, get him.
Like who the hell is Fred?
A
Spread.
dead man. That's who.
That
Get
dead
him.
man.
Get him.
Who the fuck is Fred? We all know who Fred is, Brian. Keep up.
I got a lot of dudes
Brian's
I
got
gotta look after. So-
Brian's
we just
got
keep
like
changing the
28
names on him.
people he's gonna be.
I got an 8 shoot.
Okay. It'll still hit even with the -2 from movement. No races though.
Okay.
Fuck Fred up. He's a bastard.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
Got a 19 on the D20.
For good.
Okay.
Up for goods.
Upper goods.
Kathy was nice and put the hit locations on the right hand side.
It's helpful for me also.
I figured it would be.
Yeah, like I was just ready to have the chart up. That I saw her do that. I'm like, my job's done.
I saw the pencil. I'm like, wait a second.
No armor, so normal damage.
37.
All right, -2 or -4. It still doesn't matter.
You're dead as fuck. Oh,
Fred, dead.
Hell yeah.
One could say he dropped dead, Fred.
this was in and out. Sorry, I'm probably making stream dizzy.
All right, and that will be the end of my turn.
I take the blame for that one.
Movement for the boat.
Meh.
Meow.
Fucking just whipping donut like in a parking lot.
Gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep momentum.
So that was 8s, right? 7s?
I've got something. I don't remember what it is. I got a 4. Okay.
Alright, 6s I think is you, Clark.
I have a 6 of diamonds, but I think Henry has a 6 of spades.
I do.
Yes.
Don't mind me looking at everyone else's cards while I wait.
So we can exit now?
If you want to. The boat's still moving, but you could attempt to jump off if you would like.
But then you're right next to all these dudes.
That's... yeah, I'll try to get that.
Target rich environment.
What do we look like? A Bruce and a Numb?
Right?
All I'm saying is none of y'all saw what DT did in that building by himself.
No, it didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
Nothing happened as far as I'm
If you
concerned.
guys
Want me to
would
roll a
like,
quickness?
you'll be rolling a nimbleness for jumping off the boat.
Oh, even better.
The TN that you are looking for is going to be, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put it at a 7. With if you guys make it at least a 7, you won't take any like you'll tumble when you hit the scrap ball.
I have an 11.
You successfully do so. What is happening with DT?
Going everywhere.
It's called the mini isn't reflecting the 11.
Right.
It's because there's a dead dude right there. You keep setting him on.
Oh, I do not see that. Oh, I see. Go away, dead guy. All right, that is your 6.
Is that the whole action?
I'll count that as your movement.
Okay. I would like to attack.
Yeah, you can free action drop your gun that you have since it's on a
Okay.
sling.
Yep.
And if you want to pull out your sword or do whatever you want
Okay,
to do.
I
you
do.
can that.
Quick draw, right?
Coming out.
Looking for a 5 for quick draw sword.
Got a 7.
All right.
What does DT's sword look like?
I think I sent you a picture of it a long time ago.
Pointy end goes into bad guy.
You know, Dunn kind of runs that same philosophy. Just when he ends in his
And
mouth.
I'm going to try to put pointy end into bad guy.
Sorry, all I can think is nothing cuts like DT steel.
Yeah, hey, that's perfect.
It's got the same amount of syllables. When the ghost bombs were dropping, DT studied the blade.
What's TN edition for a called shot? Is it 4?
It depends on what you're aiming
Depending
for.
on where you're aiming for.
Head.
11.
Your TN to hit is an 11.
Okay.
I'm dropping a picture of what DT's sword looks like into the campaign notes.
I got a 14.
All right, hit in the head. Do 2 extra die of damage.
Yeah.
So if you guys look in the campaign notes, that's what DT's sword looks like.
That'd be cool.
Kathy, I don't know if you want to, if you could show that to stream at all, but
Let's see if I can pull it up somewhere that's showing on stream.
actually here I can just do this.
Yeah, if you could pull it up on there, that's much easier.
Oh yeah.
I have everything windowed, not on screen.
Okay. I rolled a 47 for damage and a 17 for strength.
Alright.
So that gif I posted.
Go ahead and tell me how you decapitate or whatever you do to this man's head, because he's dead.
I just pull it out, make a nice little clean slash across the neck, get some of that Resident Evil like head slop off.
Alright. Let's see this first. Okay, yeah. If you look on the map, Kathy, I made a little tile with it on there.
Just refresh my screen. It wigged out on me. There we go. There you go. That's what his sword looks like. It's fancy. It definitely wasn't found on Google.
All right, so that was sixes. I know.
I got a-
Punky was six.
Yeah, I got a
Looking
6
for
of
the thing.
diamond.
Looking for a 7.
Nimbleness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one
Okay.
is that cipher?
What's up?
Did we remove that token?
This token?
Yeah. I think so.
I after wounds, Brian, I got exactly a 7. So
This guy.
I'm gonna hop right off in front of this man,
All right.
and I would like to do some gun fu about it.
Do it.
Oh, hold on. Where did I leave the description at? Oh, I didn't. Did I not type it up somewhere? Damn. I need to find it again, Brian, because I forgot I have flying tackle.
Playing tackle.
Yeah, but I didn't write down the descriptions.
I got you, buddy. Is it from
It's from the Ranger.
Ranger book? I got you.
Yeah. There wasn't enough room on my sheet for writing the description, because that might change what I do.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
I am so
have-
sorry.
No, it's all good. I have all the books on my computer, so.
I just like the image of my head of Kent doing a flying tackle, just all arms like what?
I mean, I think you also have flying kick too.
All the flying.
Oh, I found flying tackle. I found where I saved it.
Okay.
Let me double check to see if I have flying kick though. Martial arts are weird. I did not take flying kick.
Okay.
Flying tackle. Successful fight and roll. Oh, I have to be able to like charge, so I don't think jumping off the boat
Yeah, I'll allow that.
from like the movement of the
For
boat.
the movement of the boat. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
before you land, depending on what happens, if you wind up missing this, you might eat the dirt. But
yeah. Okay, so let me do that with my fighting then.
Yep, and you can still do that with your martial arts as well.
It's the same. It's the same. It's fighting martial arts.
Okay.
There's an explosion. After wounds as a 22.
I'm pretty sure that'll do it.
And does it do damage? Successful adds the half the yards he charged with the amount of brawling damage. Okay, so I roll my brawling damage, which
You'll still roll martial, so all of your brawling damage is converted into actual damage because you're martial arts training. So it'll
Yeah.
do
I just don't know what die I roll for my damage,
a d6.
even with gun kata.
Yes.
Okay. So a d6.
So essentially, you're tackling and smacking this man with your guns.
Yep. All right. So plus strength.
Correct. And then you're gonna add. You said half of the distance that you traveled.
Yes.
I'm gonna say since you're moving, you had more momentum. Go ahead and add 5 to whatever the damage is.
Okay. So I gotta find my pitiful strength again. D4 of strength. Let's go.
Also, give me. Does it in a location? Do you have to roll a location?
I will roll a location. I have not done that. 13, which is right arm.
And you got 20. What? 23.
22 to hit. But
you have 3 raises. So.
okay.
3 raises, and it's still melee, so it goes up by 2. So you can move it a total of 5.
So that would I'll move it to upper guts then.
Okay.
But the damage is 3 on the D6 and 1 on my D4 for strength.
All right. So
Does that mean a
4,
bust on
5.
strength?
I
Or you rolled a 1?
rolled a 1.
You have 1d4 strength.
Yes.
Okay. So
I-
strength damage doesn't get applied, but logically, so essentially the +5 is going to be the inertia of you hitting. The strength doesn't go through.
So yeah, I jump off the boat using the boat's momentum and fly tackle, just pistol whip that guy.
All right.
And can I still shoot because I have extra arms, or is that my whole action?
Mm,
I'm glad we all just kind of went. It's like simultaneously. Just
Listen, I had to use the boat. I had to use the boat because I have no muscles.
I also have to roll
If-
something for
oh,
this.
I
guy.
see how it is. You bring a boat to a fist fight. I see.
Exactly.
I see.
And 2 extra arms.
You do successfully tackle this man though, so he is prone on the ground, and you're just kind of on top of him, beating him up.
Okay, can I just smack him again, or because of the 4-fisted? If no, that's fine.
I'm gonna say no because you used the maneuver.
It makes sense to me. So I'm on top of this guy, covering DT's ass.
Yeah. You do,
All right.
however, do 1 wound of damage to his guy.
Yeah. For me to do any strength melee, fucking Bruce or Numb have to fastball special me.
Alrighty, so that was 6s, 5.
I'm gonna use my held card.
Okay.
How close am I to the people around me?
Whatever the measurements are.
Let me get that tool.
Here, I got you, buddy.
Roughly within like 4 or 5 yards of most people.
Yeah.
Also, do you guys want to inform Luke of anything but while you jump off? You guys had some words you could chat at him if you want.
I can't think of anything.
Keep a distance with the boat and shoot people while you can.
And don't worry about that blob.
The blob's now in the water. It's fine. Outside, out of mind.
Object permanence, Luke.
And for reference, for you, DT, all of the people that are directly in front of you, their backs are to you.
Okay. I don't think I can reach them though, can I?
You still have your movement.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't.
I thought I used all of it for moving here.
That was just a jump.
Oh,
Like I said,
okay. Well
dice.
then,
You both still technically have your full movement.
okay. I am going to go.
Put the pointy end in that guy.
Yes, point the pointy end at that guy.
All right.
Back to back, DT. Back to back.
Back to back. I'm gonna give him the pointy end to his skull.
All right. The end's an 11. No. Yeah, it'll still be an 11. He just doesn't get.
I'd say
any-
it should still be 11. Yeah.
Which doesn't get defensive bonus.
Got a 15.
All right. Go ahead.
Look at all of us putting in work.
Hmm?
I said, look at all of us putting in work.
Right? I don't feel useless. Holy shit. It's a miracle.
Now, there's enough bad guys for all of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't
Whatever.
have to share.
I got 56 damage with the sword and a 9 on the strength.
Oh.
So you see DT, he kind of like jumps in, knees the first dude in the chest, wide swing, chops his head off, takes a step in, just takes another hard chop. Quentin Tarantino style blood guys are coming out of this
I
guy's
want
head.
bloody everything.
Bruh.
You could still move more if you want to engage the next guy.
I sure do.
So you're on the butt of this other guy.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. So, that was what, 5, 6, 6.
That was a
How
help
many
card.
you? Oh,
But yes, we'll be on 5s.
I'm gonna use the townsfolk's card. Held card. Is it kind of see DT just like decapitating people behind them? Guy's gonna move in here. They're moving in. Those guys are out. This guy's all dead. I can't tell. Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're
Edgar
gonna
8, no.
kind of rush past.
We still got Donald McRonald back here.
Donald McRonald.
Jesus Christ.
Donald McRonald's gonna go help out Farmer Craig.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Alright, even with his minuses, that's good for Farmer Craig.
It's good for Farmer Craig.
It's good for Farmer Craig, it's good for me.
I think DT is inspiring Farmer Craig.
I think Farmer Craig inspired DT. DT looked over like, we're taking limbs off.
Inspiration!
Yeah!
Wait, we can do that?
I have one of those pointy things.
Motherfucker with a scythe, just...
It was a spade. It was a shovel.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yep, you're right.
So you see Farmer Craig kind of like with his left hand like hold his neck that's like bleeding as he just kind of like wheels back with the spade, turns it sideways and just sinks it like 3/4 of the
Stabs
way
him in the
through into this guy's neck. Just kind of like you see his neck and you hear his spine cracking. He's like, and he is very much dead. He did about 41 damage to that guy's.
My god, Farmer Craig, what the hell?
I
The fuck, bro?
Donald McRonald is going to see that and turn to this last Leonard, and those two are gonna double team on.
Lip-legged Leonard.
He's gonna try to stab at him. He's gonna dodge out of the way. He winds up dodging Edgar 3 and Donald McRonald.
So
I know
silly.
you. I know you're worried about not wanting it to be NPC theater, but this is so great.
Limp-legged Leonard. Just very dexterous for having a limp leg.
Yeah, it's posted on his limp leg.
Brian, I sent you my headcanon and Kathy agrees.
Head cannon. Maybe. Maybe. Secret shovel knight.
Secret shovel. He tried swords to plowshares or something. He's like, I'm back.
Okay. Alright, the folks up here are actually doing not too bad. Oh, lost the dice.
Secret shovel. Thank you, Tracy.
That'd be more terrifying to hear him singing that while he's fighting.
Secret shovel.
Through the enemy.
God.
You think about like in Lord of the Rings when imagining the orcs being afraid, hearing Gimli shouting numbers when he kills them, but then you hear this guy with a shovel, secret shovel, secret shovel, through your chest cavity.
All right.
Oh, dang.
This injured Edgar, you see, kind of takes a hatchet and just like sinks it into this dude's head. He's still alive, barely, but he's just like reeling as if, hatchet's sticking out of his head. The other ones over here kind of mob. The two up here just kind of like E2 Brute, just stab the shit out of those two guys. They are dead.
You said Ito Bute, Itu Bute. But I'm picturing them giving him the boots instead.
I mean, yeah, it's more like if you've seen the JoJo gif of all of them just kind of like stomping the shit out of the one dude. That's kind of what it's like, but with blunt and sharp instruments.
So I have to ask, did Edgar 2 Jr. out for revenge help?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They didn't need me over here at all. All right.
Yeah, they're all pretty fucked up. I gotta roll win for this dude that got stabbed in the heart.
Oh.
He's not dead, but he is unconscious and has a like a rusty railroad spike sticking out of like his chest where his heart is at.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All these people look very terrified though, but like they're protecting the town. They're doing their best. And then I got Deputy Comfort and Sheriff Bernard. I feel like she's gonna come over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta do some measurements. Okay. You see her kind of like take a shooter stance as she kind of like kneels down, aims, and boom, boom, you hear the loud echo of the 50 cal handgun. Two more folks over here drop. And comforts. Okay, good. That was almost not good for a second. Alright. That's okay. Whoa. 19, 22, 25, 31, 37, 38, 39, 44. The guy that's behind you, Kent, not the one that you're on top of. As you kind of like look over, you hear loud gunfire, 50 cal handgun, as this dude just gets like a hole blown in his midsection. He's just like
that dude there.
this one.
That little guy.
That little guy. That is it for the townsfolk.
I got a 4.
Do it.
Okay, I'm pretty much just got movement at this point, because I'm so far away from all of that guys.
Killed all the ones you were close to.
I know, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either.
So explain to me how far one of these is.
Whatever your measurement is, that is.
It says 1.1.
Switch your measuring tool to grid.
It is on grid. It just says 1, because it's one
Oh,
grid.
Then switch it to inches,
Inches.
because then it should be around 10.
Okay, there we go. I think my pace is 8, 9, 8. Oops, sorry, didn't mean ping. So I'm gonna go just this direction, I guess. Straight
And
across.
you can pick up the pace too if you want to move an additional d4 for a win-win.
Yeah, sure. Burn a wind. D4. Roll D4. That's a 2.
You get 2. I'll give it to you. You can just be like. Up
Yeah, I don't want to
almost
be
on
on the
trail.
land because I don't
Yeah.
want to scare the fuck out of our people and get shot by a farmer or stabbed by a
It's
farmer.
fine.
So,
It's fine, everyone.
so I'm staying underwater yet. If you want me to roll stealth, I can. Otherwise, we'll just stay in the water.
Go ahead and roll one, and then just message me what it is.
Gotcha. Maybe it's my stealth.
Okay.
Sneak. There it is.
Luke whips a shitty in the boat, and you see him like kill the engine and not like hard, but kind of like smack into the side of the scrap wall there.
Did it look intentional?
Yes.
Never mind. I can't see.
You too busy murdering. All right,
You
that
get
was
lost in the sauce, boy.
4s, right? 4s, 3s,
Yep, that was my 4.
2s.
I have a 4, but I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. 2s.
I have a 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put pointy into this guy.
Get that hat trick.
I'm assuming headshot again.
I don't know. I feel like I've pushed my luck with.
No,
killing
do
people.
it.
I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Peer pressure.
ET's just like your typical anime swordsman right now because all
I
of
got
this
a
is
15.
happening.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
Yay,
do
let's
it.
go.
Like in 6 seconds, you see him jump off a boat, decapitate a man, dash, and just be like,
Bro.
Ever since you described the decapitation, I put the Kill Bill Volume 2 soundtrack on.
At a 33 and 8 for strength.
"Yep, that'll do it." Another one down. What about ball? If you would like to, I think you guys still have enough movement to be engaged on that guy as well.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, so that was 2s. Anybody else got 2s?
Oh,
I
it's
think-
2s. me.
Yeah.
I heard someone say 4, so I thought we were still in 4s.
The 4s got held, so
Oh, okay.
so you
I
got.
can't move
go.
anymore.
You can pick up the pace as many times as you want.
Sure.
So go ahead and take 1 point in wind, and then roll a d4. You get that much closer.
Could I just use my action to put my swords away?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that, because they got this pretty well handled at
Yeah.
this point. So I'll put my
Yeah.
swords away, and I'm just kind of gonna be there as backup. I still got my health from last turn.
Okay.
Would the
Just kind of cheer them on, like, yeah!
Good job.
Does
You're doing
the-
good!
does the held one from last turn still keep going over?
I was gonna ask that next, yeah.
I mean, he could
It
just
ca-
use the held
it-
card
it-
and then hold it.
Yeah. Either way, it doesn't particularly
Okay.
matter because you can still hold a card through the round because you guys
Okay.
already pulled the Black Joker.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with my 2. Just kind of put my swords away and cheer these guys on, because they look scared, so I'll try.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other cards or actions being done on this turn?
Nope.
All right, go ahead and roll up a new quickness.
Woo.
I'm gonna be down with the quickness.
Which dice I want to use? Two,
Cock.
2, 2, and 6.
I'm gonna do before the quickness, essentially layer action round.
Where are... Is it there?
Now that I'm not on the boat, I can actually. I got my
Look
quickness
at that.
back. I got my land legs. Are we good to draw our cards, Brian?
Yeah, you're good. Bad guys are just trying to run away.
Okay. 21 would be 4 cards?
Yes. Nope. 5 cards.
5?
20 is 5.
Now it's my turn for all the actions.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, take my Metamucil. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I pulled the Black Joker.
That's unfortunate for you, buddy.
Oh,
Doubly so.
Yeah,
Right.
go ahead and discard all those, Clark.
Yeah, and then I'll describe what happens, because it's worse.
Uh-oh, why is it worse?
uh,
For me, it's worse. So Kent, like, after the last round, tackled this guy, bashed him in his chest, and he's got him down, and he's, like, getting up, and it looks like he's getting ready to, like, just shove one of his pistols down into the guy's chest to pull the trigger, and then he just passes out.
oh,
Could you not do that, though?
oh.
So he's currently just kind of like slumped on top of this guy. unconscious.
Black Jokers are bad for me.
Oh,
It's not super dramatic. It's just like he's getting
Just
ready
go
to
on,
do
go on,
something
go on.
that's just guy underneath. It's like, did he just have a heart attack? What the? Did a man just die on me? His old heart couldn't keep up. Yeah, no, I'd roll an
Maybe his
amazing
girlfriend will help.
quickness. I roll a quickness. I roll really good. Pass out. I was just thinking too, Brian, because you said you guys already pulled the Black Joker, and in my head, I'm like, no, we didn't.
Yeah,
we
we
pulled a
literally
Red Joker.
couldn't have, yeah.
that was my Black Joker. I was like, oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me.
So there is one of my last little character creation secrets is sometimes I pass
quirks.
out.
All right, high card.
My highest was a 5.
Mine's a 10. Spades.
Parker, what's your highest?
my highest is Queen.
All right.
Queen of
the
Diamonds.
Townsfolk got the highest card is their King of Hearts. So I'm gonna do them first. That's the like main characters, not everybody.
Oh, so Deputy, Sheriff,
Deputy Luke.
Luke.
You see Luke jump off the boat, run up to Edgar 2, and he kind of like gets down and starts like tending to him.
Yay!
F in chat for Kent.
You got too excited. Had to take a nap.
Fainting goat.
it was the 50 cal shot.
Arnold.
Nah, yeah, it's just he's getting up, getting ready to keep being a man of action, and then just
Like, now I'd love to see art of all this, just Mudman Numb just falls out of the water, just Kent just hey.
You see
Fall
Evelyn
over.
run up towards Kent, noticing that he has passed out on this man, kind of like slide through the rubble, take her gun, plant it on the face of this dude that's pinned on the ground, and pull the trigger as she like starts faking Kent. Like,
But this dude,
you better not be dead, you old son of a bitch!
so this dude got shot.
Yeah, he's dead. He just got a 50 cal pistol directly to the temple, so.
Oh yeah, he dead.
There's so many bodies.
There are so many bodies. Deputy Comfort is gonna move to try to go chase after the folks that are fleeing. Gonna take a shot at the closest one. Okay. Ooh, net 20. That dude's probably dead.
shoot him in the head.
Yep.
Boom, headshot.
Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. See him like, stop, aim, take a breath. Another dude drops. That's it for the main NPCs.
Okay, so we have one bad guy left. Limp-legged Leonard.
And I think there's one up top, one or two up
Yeah,
top.
one down here,
One up, yeah.
Yeah.
one up there, and then we haven't seen the south side yet.
Oh, there are some other ones too. So they're running away. So there's 3 over here.
I'm back.
And then there are 3 over here as well that are fleeing to their boats.
Ah, okay.
That was
And-
a lair action with them retreating. This dude is a little bit limp-legged. Leonard is a little bit too surrounded to make his way through with his limp leg.
But we still haven't seen this side.
Which side?
This one.
Oh, the west side?
That's the
Yeah.
one, yeah. Southwest,
Yeah.
whatever.
That is true. No one has really been over that way, so you don't know what's going on.
We haven't had time yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, murdering. Lots of it.
All right,
Bodies
so
everywhere.
high card. After kings, queens,
There's 2
jacks.
queens.
Two
Queens.
All right, that's all you guys.
Woo. Just gonna move in and just try to punch this last dude standing. Whack.
Do it.
Alright. Punch so good. Yeah. Ha. Wow.
Wow!
I got I got an 8.
8. Let me double check real quick.
To hit?
Let's see. They will hit. Exactly hit, no raises.
Perfect. Alright. 20. Got an 11. Punch in the arms. Whip! Right arm. Alright, cool.
Just thought. Yeah,
Quick
what's
little
up,
love
buddy?
tap. It's like, how you doing? You should have left when I told you.
Just punch!
To be
fuck,
to be
bro?
fair, he was part of the group that was leaving, and then he got mobbed by townsfolk. So
That is true. That's why I'm only punching him.
In the
Oh,
arm.
there was townsfolk watching us. Uh-oh.
Does the damage dice explode? I don't remember.
yes,
Oh,
Explodes and adds.
okay. So long. 3d12. God, big boy.
Oh wait,
Also,
if it's
do
just
you-
if it's
do
just
you-
the strength, then it's.
do you
Not
have
added.
brass knuckles?
He has brass knuckles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whee.
So you roll the damage
So-
for the brass knuckles? Or I think they
Yeah.
just do a base 1.
They do
or is it
1d4 plus strength.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
And the strength
12.
does not add.
No, it doesn't. Strength's
makes
best
sense.
of.
So 12.
12.
All right.
Whack! Ow, bro!
Pretty good
The
punch.
fuck?
Give him a Charlie horse.
There'll be 1 wound to his right arm. And he falls unconscious.
Yay! We did it. Just.
Alright.
That's me for my queen.
And then Henry's the other queen, or Ethan?
Ethan.
I think Ethan.
I am.
Florida man.
Oh wait, no, we're still here.
And I got a health card.
For what it is worth, Edgar is still bleeding out. Like, he's not conscious. You could check on him if you would.
Yeah. I'll unhold my card, run over, and
Just go ahead and roll a medicine check.
yeah.
Imagine if he's able to, like, kind of wake him up. He just wakes up this naked, bloody man. Sitting over
Hey, how
him.
you going?
How you feeling, bud?
Are you awake?
14.
He is not dead. He has lost a lot of blood. If you start on him now,
Yeah.
you're pretty sure you can at least stabilize him.
I'm just
You
gonna
can't-
Yeah.
he's got a lot of wounds in multiple different locations, but only the torso is bleeding out the worst, which is the more crucial one.
Yeah, so basically what I would just to I guess break it down, I'm just gonna grab one of the gators that are next to me and pull them over. And then and I think this one is the one that actually has my knife in it.
Yes.
This one here has
Yeah.
my knife in it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna grab the leg, pull it over, pull my knife out of his head, wipe it off on their jacket, and I'm gonna start cutting strips of stuff to use it as bandages.
Yep.
Yeah, start patching them up.
Cool. Alrighty. Next highest card. Jax 10.
I have a 10.
What's your 10?
Spade.
Ooh, you get to go before the bad guys. Go ahead.
So is this guy trying to run away?
He's attempting to kind of force his way through, but he's kind of surrounded at the moment. He is currently facing, his back is facing to you.
Does it look like they're just gonna murder him?
Townsfolk, maybe. Farmer Craig, probably. Farmer Craig's out for blood. He looks pretty pissed right now.
Farmer Craig. Farmer Craig.
Holding in the blood from his neck.
I don't feel like I'm in immediate danger. I'm gonna try to check on Kent.
Old man noises.
Yeah, let me read my thing again. Da-da. I put it in my.
There you go, buddy.
I read it. I had it.
Okay.
I just wasn't saying anything because it's nothing different. I am unconscious.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and go roll general medicine,
Okay.
you can see
9.
Renard is also checking him out, kind of slapping him in the face a little bit. All of his vitals seem fine. He just seems to be unconscious.
Do I have any smelling salts or anything equivalent in my med pack?
You have an actual med pack, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. You're looking for
18.
15 or higher. There you go.
18.
Yeah. You fish through there. You got some smelling salts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna administer that.
Wave it in front of his face.
Clark, go ahead and roll another quickness for me.
Okay.
If you pull anything below a, what are we on right now? Queens?
10s.
Tens. So anything 10 and above, you still won't get an action, but you will.
Okay. I rolled a 6, so I get 2 cards.
2 cards.
Okay. Yeah.
A jack and a 10.
All right. I'll just hold on to these. So crack that small stuff.
You see him wake up. He just looks very confused and startled.
Do I have any idea what caused it?
Not just at like a preliminary look. Like it could be old age. It could be a lot of things. Like you don't know his like
Yeah.
You don't know his health history.
his medical background. But he is up there in years, so maybe he pushed
Narcolepsy,
himself a little
fainting
bit too-
goat disorder.
That's I mutated into part goat.
Yeah.
All
Like, where's the
right,
hat? He's hiding the horns.
Possum, you know. That's other mutation.
10.
9.
You say 10?
Yes.
We were on 10, so you.
You gotta go right away. Go.
Yeah, your jack you won't get, but you can get your 10 of clubs.
Okay, I'll just hold that.
Okay.
I'd be up to use my health card if no one else has something I want to do immediately. 4. Hold
Yeah,
it for a little bit.
Yeah, I've got a health card as well but I also have a 9 and an 8, so.
And for what it's worth, if you guys want to kind of expedite this, unless you want to chase down these people, like they want to get the fuck out of here. They're terrified. They have suffered major casualties.
The most I would want to do is make sure that they are gone.
Make sure
One thing that I'd like to do is we've got this very injured bad guy here.
Yes.
I would like to, once I get Edgar all patched up, I want to run over and like bandage him up too.
So so this round he is bled out and died. But
Okay.
Bruce would be able. The one that Bruce just knocked out, is bleeding out. Not as bad. They are currently just unconscious. So if that's something Bruce would want to do, or like if you want to communicate that with Bruce, that would be able to be done. There are a handful of them that are not actually dead. So if you guys want to take some captives, that is totally doable.
Yeah, that's kind of my idea. I guess I'll just like shout to Bruce, but like, hey, do we have any of them living?
Yeah, I think so. Like, like 1 or 2 of them.
Bring them over if you can. I'm gonna patch them up as best I can, and just go from there.
Yeah, because what Bruce was gonna do is get the little posse group he has with him to like just go like scout the rest of the area, make sure they all fucking left. That's about it.
So does anybody else want to eradicate the rest of these people? You're gonna let them escape? Like, if you guys want to, that's perfectly fine. We can just do that with the people that want to do that, or I'm just kind of gauging what you guys would want to do.
I'm good to let the rest scatter.
Yeah.
I just woke up. Did we win?
I just got here.
I'm gonna start yelling for Luke to get the boat. Anyone that looks like they're critically, seriously injured or more, maimed, hurt, bleeding out like the farmer. I'm gonna get them on the boats, and I'm gonna have Luke take them to the hospital.
Expedite them. So I think we're letting them cheese it, Brian.
Okay. So about 6 of them make it out back to the boats and leave.
If we're getting out of combat, I am gonna like kind of swim my way to the west side just to see what's going on.
As you make your way over there, you can see a bunch of the townsfolk. They actually did a pretty good job. Some of them, there are relatively amount of injured folks as well over there, kind of making their way back towards the hospital in the center of town. But it doesn't look like there was very many, if at all, any of the gators left over there. So they did a pretty alright job defending the west shore.
Any gator bodies along the shoreline?
Probably a handful.
Because I have reasons to grab one.
Okay. You can do so.
That's all. I was.
Do you change out of your slimy form
Not
first?
yet. I'm just gonna grab one, drag it like under here where I can't be seen.
Nice. Slurping time.
You'd be able to do that over on the west.
Okay, yeah,
end?
somewhere where I can not be seen and at least come to surface and drop the gills, because that is costly.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay. And if you want to, I'll message you something here in a minute.
Yeah, and I'll just keep an eye out for a bit while they continue their whatever everybody else is doing.
Go ahead and roll me another sneak while you were doing that, though, please.
Sure.
Okay. Luke is currently preoccupied bandaging Edgar 2 because he's pretty bad off. You can see that from there, DT. But you can start kind of like shuttling people to the boat. It's not damaged or anything. It just got a little bit banged up when he kind of like slammed it into there because he saw
Okay.
that Edgar was down. So you can start kind of like shuttling people onto the boat. And he said he'll get there in a minute.
I'll get up and help with that too. Now that I'm awake. Actually, I'll come over. Can I help Luke try to bandage that guy up?
He seems like because he's got a lot of like wounds in his back that he's tending to, so that it's not like other places as well.
Okay.
So he's got that kind of well covered. He's just preoccupied. When you kind of stand up, like Reynard kind of like punches you in the shoulder, gives you like a nod, but then like almost immediately back to business, like making sure all of her people are okay, and starts kind of like helping DT coordinate getting people on the boat that need to get on there that are injured and stuff, as well as Deputy Comfort.
And then I'm gonna make sure that both of the sheriffs are okay. And then for the sake of time, I'm gonna go with the boat to the hospital.
Okay.
If it doesn't look like anyone here needs like critical care right now.
Aside from some like mild bleeding out from Craig, that like people are Edgar 2 is the one that was kind of like worst off that is over here. Everybody else just kind of has like a decent amount of wounds here and there, but no one's like in critical condition aside from him.
Okay.
I would assume, Brian, there's no point in rolling. I don't notice Lulu coming back up anywhere.
Yeah, you guys still have not seen the slime monster and or Lulu this entire time.
Yeah, Lulu's stuff is all just left on one of these two docks. I forget which one.
Over by Dinsdale's.
Okay, so where her thing is where her stuff still is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you guys managed to get about four or five of the gators, that are still, haven't bled out and whatnot, or died of other causes. That you guys, Reynard asks, once you guys get everybody like start shuttling to the town hall, she asks for some help, kind of like escorting some of them to the jails in her office.
Yeah, I absolutely help her with that.
All the ones that I bring in are in their skivvies.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got no gear on.
As is good
Please.
and proper.
Yeah. Before we
Bruce-
go over there, though, Bruce would ask if Nub could help fix up. He got kind of shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're at that jailing part, I imagine this is the first time Kent sees Num and Bruce. You boys all right?
It's the question is Nub's still naked at this point.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we're okay. I got shot once.
Everything taken care of up north?
I don't think any of them got away.
And
Yeah.
you literally just have like blood from like ear to ear down. And I have a knife that
Yeah. Well, it's good you made it out okay.
Yeah, did anyone get hurt up there?
A few people making it to the hospital. DP's on it with them. I got banged up a little bit, but I got thick skin. Literally thick skin, and had a bit of a spill.
Bill?
Uh,
Did you guys fall off the boat?
no, I was on the land, but I it don't happen often, but sometimes I get these little like blackouts, these spells, and
Oh.
too much action or something, and I'll plop.
Oh. Okay. Long as you're okay, I guess.
Yeah, just chunk out, like, bleed wound on the side of the face. He is coughing a little bit more, which he doesn't normally cough when he smokes anyway, because he already chain smokes. Series of coughing, holding his chest, and then takes a long drag. Ah, there we go. There we go, that's better.
Have you had DT look at you yet?
They're more hurt people.
Yeah.
He's the one, he woke me up, I think.
Okay. Where's Lulu?
She dove underwater. I imagine she went to check out the east side.
Okay.
West side, but yes.
No,
Yep.
yeah, east side, and yeah, just she went and checked out, took care of some other side. I ain't seen her yet, but I'm sure she's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's good. She's fine.
Roll deception, bitch.
Do I have to, Marshall?
Hmm.
I just told him roll bluff.
I mean, if you're trying to lie, you can.
Just seem on edge.
I mean, I can already tell you Bruce ain't gonna pick up on it at all.
That's
So that'd
super
be
fair.
all on Numb. It'd
That's
be all
super
on
fair.
Numb.
Just not looking at you guys. Like, that's why I'm doing this. Like, looking down on the...
Yeah, like
she's
the-
totally fine.
Like
She's
Parker
good.
sees you, Bruce is gonna be like, "No, he's got her. He's going through. He's fine."
More or less, when it comes to interactions like that between you guys, unless I intervene, I trust you guys to make those choices. Because, like I said, a lot of the time, like player versus player, like those skills aren't meant to be used against that, but we can use them as a metric if you would like.
Okay.
But like in this case, Parker is just like Bruce isn't going to pick up on it, so it's not necessary. But like if Ethan wants to kind of gauge you, he can roll scrutinize if he wants to. That's up to you guys.
Nobody's just sitting there fiddling with a knife because there's people are getting patched up here, and he's in
Oh, hey, yeah.
High. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on, and for
People don't
Kent
question
to
it
start
a little
acting
bit.
weird, we just got done fighting. So
Yeah.
guess what? Nothing.
Adrenaline's running high.
Yeah, everything's going, and it's just like
Nobody
But I
notices
might, like,
shit. Got it.
Nobody
Like,
knows.
Yep, like I'm gonna like pop my eyes up, look at it, be like, just go back to like fucking banging the trees and flinching around and looking and like just keep it on high alert since
No, Num, you might want to go grab your shit that you dropped off on the roof of that building.
Oh, yeah, Nub could actually probably fix you up. He got me pretty good. Hey, bro, I don't know if you saw he rolled a 9 for
Do you-
Gen Med for me.
Yeah,
if-
so it would most likely be smarter for you guys to do that in the hospital because it's going to take an amount of time. So, like, if you have like 2 wounds, I think it's like 15 minutes worth.
I'm
of
gonna
time.
at least look them over and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do shit, or like at least do the basic look over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He's
like
got one.
you guys will have time to like do R&R like at the hospital with everybody else.
Num, you
I
want me to go grab your shit while you're doing this, or no?
I
Yeah,
just want to go.
I'll go pick up your shit for you.
You just gonna be like,
I'm just enjoying Naked Man interacting with the world.
Everybody is. But
Uh,
Brian, while people are doing the medical, doing the triage, doing the checkup, we've got people locked up. I'll go grab Num shit and
Okay.
I'm also keeping eyes out for Lulu.
something that you do notice, and then DT, you were going with the people to the hospital, right?
Correct.
And you said you looked over Comfort and Raynor before they left.
Yes.
They're pretty good at hiding it, but like a quick cursory glance, you can see that Raynard's got like a bigger blood stain like down in her midsection that she's just kind of ignoring, and Comfort looks like his right leg, his right leg and his left arm like have some damage to them, but you just they're more worried about the townsfolk than themselves at this moment, but they do tell you that they'll make their way back to the hospital when they get a chance.
Okay. Then I'm going to tell Kent before I leave.
Okay.
Kent, both of them are hurt, both Reynard and Comforts. Make sure that they don't stay out here too long before coming to the hospital, or send Luke after me, and I will come out here if I need to.
Keep an eye on them. I'm gonna go grab Bruce and Num shit. Then I'll come back. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on them. I will make sure they get treated because they're gonna get treated.
Okay. I just wanted you to know before I left that they are hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that I'm not going to get them to come out here right away until this is done. So keep an eye on them and make
Which
sure they get over here.
Area's the hospital again?
The center.
Right in the center of town where
Oh, by the town square. Got it.
Janice rolls. I don't have any names.
I'm gonna hand Bruce my knife and be like, hey yo, get this in my bag, and then I'm just gonna take off running.
Wait, where you going? Grab your shit.
back to where we fought at. I'm gonna start rifling pockets.
Okay.
Bruce is holding the knife like, okay.
Luke will make his way back there. DT, while they're all kind of doing this, you walk in there. Rawls is fucking frazzled as hell, looking pissed off as hell, but like in super business mode, like making sure everybody's attended to. Everybody that's helping her out in there is just like getting bed set up, getting everything like it's go time. You do hear some of the people talking, and through kind of like the chatter, there's around 32 people that are wounded in different sorts of fashions. Currently, they have a count of 16 citizens that have died.
Okay. I'm gonna tell them bring. How well is everyone here on assessing? What we can help, slim chances, like assessing the different various stages of how wounded they are.
Rawls points out about there's about 15 people here, including herself. And then she points to you and says 16, so get to work.
Okay, so I grab a couple people. I tell them when people start coming in to triage them in different areas, the people that can wait for a little while that are just hurt, whatever area they're going to put them in. I need to know what plan they have instead of just go and help people.
Fair.
So I'm going to make them set up a plan to triage people here for these wounds, and I'm going to have them segregate them. And I'm going to have them bring anyone that's in critical or maim stages to a specific area, and that's where I'm going to be.
All right, they will do so. I'm gonna roll for them real quick. All right. Pretty much these people will follow your word to the T. You seem like you know a lot more than they do. Like they are knowledgeable, but not to your degree.
Sure.
They're kind of looking to you as they would look to Janice. She's just kind of like not freaking out, but just like, oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's just a lot. There's a lot going on right now.
It's not just a farmer who stabbed himself with a hoe. It's you know. Count
Like,
got
And
dumped
I'm going to go talk to her, and I'm going to give her a game plan. And depending on how she responds,
Yep.
I'm going to adjust how I give her that game plan.
Okay.
So instead of just being like, hey, go do this, if she's like, I'm going to like, hey, I've got this set up this way. You know, I'm going to do however she seems to respond to me talking to her best.
Okay. And you give her like the same rundown.
I'm going to give her the same rundown. And what I want her to do is just to give, right now, just act as like an ER doctor, basically. Send people to assign them and send them to where they're best suited. So I want her to be the main, like, hey, if we don't know how serious this is, she's like the person to go and check
on it.
Yeah.
You see her like stop for a second as you're like, because she's listening to you explain to like the group of her like nurses.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to get her to calm down at the end of the day. And she already knows all this stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah. This is DT. For those of you that don't know him, listen to him as if you would listen to me. Exactly what he's planning. That's a perfect plan. Great plan.
Good job. All right, pat him back. Get back to work.
Go ahead and roll a scrutinize for me, DT.
Yeah. A 9.
Okay. You can clock that, like, she has this very gruff exterior, but you know that it is more so a front to like show that she's keeping herself together, because she's really worried about all of these people that are around there, like, which you probably kind of already gathered anyway. But you can also see that there's a little bit of relief that you are here helping, because it's not just all of this stress and weight on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like your game plan that is aligned with hers is, she's like, oh thank God there's somebody else that knows what the fuck that they're doing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, everybody that's in there starts executing your guys' plan pretty well as people are getting brought in. And if you want to just go ahead and make a general medicine roll, I'm gonna give you a +2 to it for right now. And then it's just gonna be how everything pans out, and I'm gonna roll for Janice as well. Oh, she big medicine.
Did you say +2?
Yes.
I got a 19.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So everything seems to be going smooth sailing for now. The people that are heavily injured, you guys are treating and stopping their bleeding. Minimal casualties so far. So like there's 16 people that were killed. A lot of the 32 people that are wounded in various degrees. A lot of the ones that are more critical are getting tended to right now, while other people are just kind of waiting their turn. It's gonna be a long night of this, but everything seems to be going pretty well so far. I'm gonna jump back to everybody else. Bruce and Num,
Yeah, we.
as you kind of follow these folks back, you can hop on their little boat to get a quick pass back to the town square area.
Okay.
You do in the intermittum find out that there was another group of them that were going to the west side of town. They were like the second part of that group because they came over to help to make sure that the north part of town was okay as well. So you know that any of the gators that were over there already got dealt with. So
Okay.
but yeah, you guys can kind of meet up. You guys know where everybody's gonna be at, and then the floor is your guys's.
I think just before I did the whole "Hey Num and Bruce, I'll get your guys' shit." I'll be there with Reynard and keep an eye on her and Comfort, and just do check on them with a sit rep. Like how is everything looking afterwards? We came in from recount like where we came from and all that.
Yeah. They give you a rundown of the shit that they had to deal with. They went to the west part of town first to go check in there because they had seen you guys kind of split off as well. I had a brain fart just now. As Raynard's kind of like locking them up in the places, tying them up, shackling them up.
Yeah.
They think that this kind of came out of nowhere. They're definitely gonna have a town meeting, and they would like all of you to be a part of it later on once things settle down for the day.
All right.
And oh, go ahead.
Okay. And how bad does Comfort look? Because like I'm gonna.
So he's got moderate wounds. Go ahead and give me a medicine roll real quick.
Yeah, because like DT just told me they were hurt. He didn't say like. He made it clear like don't let them stay out.
Yeah.
Not great. It's like a 1 after wounds.
Okay. You can tell that Comfort, like, he's not critical, but like he's got a pretty gnarly looking wound in his leg, and his left arm is like he's kind of like holding it closer to him. So like it's fucked up, but it's not like mangled and shit.
So if we're back at the sheriff's office, like the jail, I'll
Mhm.
say to Reynard, all right, I'll hold down, watch the prisoners. You two go to the hospital, get fixed up.
Yeah. Well, at least I wasn't the one that was passed out in the middle of the firefight, you old son. Before she finishes, like she collapses on the floor.
Oh shit!
And you can see like there's a good amount of blood leaking from like her midsection, like kidney area. And Comfort kind of like quickly scrambles up to like, he tries to, but he like goes to pick her up, like picks her up with his bad arm, and he's like, oh fuck.
I help. So this turns into I'll watch them to fuck shit, and I'll pick her up, using the arms.
Forearms.
With your 1d4 strength.
Yeah, that's why I need all the arms.
And you see Comfort like kind of like slump down in a chair. He's like, I'll be there eventually. Like, go deal with that, please.
It is gonna be a quick. I rush to, and I'm not full. I can't full carry her because I'm not very strong.
Yeah.
I kind of like pick her up, like get her over the shoulder a bit, and like drag her, and I try to get her to the hospital as quick as I can.
Okay.
And then the moment she's in, the plan is to book back.
Okay. You do so. DT, as you're doing your triage thing, you see Kent kind of like very loudly come in.
Help! Medic, she passed out. She's gushing.
She's gushing.
She's gushing.
Medical terms.
All right, who is it? Maynard.
Raynard.
Raynard.
Sheriff Raynard.
Gonna pull her into the room and try to assess on how bad it is.
I will say, Bruce, if he's there during this time, he's there around to help like move things, because he's big and strong, but he can't fix people, but he can help move things.
Big ass orderly over there, just like
Yeah, just like
yeah,
I got
absolutely.
this.
Like, between DT's kind of like co-heading this, but like Janice has already told you, like, if you can help out, please help out. Like, either talk to me or talk to DT. Like, and if whatever you guys want to help with, you're more than welcome to.
All right. The moment I see that she's in like DT and Janice's hands, I gotta go back, let Comfort out. I'm gonna be at the jail, so I'm not grabbing Bruce and numb stuff. Retcon that. And then, like, on the way back, just still keeping, like, because I gotta run across these ladders and stuff. Keep an eye out for Lulu to see if she pops up anywhere.
All right. Funny enough, you messaged me that, Henry.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell for Bruce
Yeah.
once I see how serious the damage is.
Yeah. You know, with your expertise, like the time that it took her to get all of the people in there, like you are not going to be able to stop her from dying with normal medicine.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna yell for Bruce then.
Yep. Bruce just comes running. Big boy coming. Yeah, what's up?
I need to make sure that I am uninterrupted.
Got it.
And Bruce, you've been around DT enough to know what he's talking about.
Oh, I know exactly. The door's shut and he's standing in front of it, just crosses his arms like, nope. Not until DT says.
All right. Henry, if you want to go ahead and roll what you need to roll, and then just message me what you get.
Okay.
Eventually, Kent makes his way back with your stuff. You just kind of standing
And
there.
I'm not there.
No,
I'm not.
Oh, no. No, you didn't? Okay.
No, I didn't, because like we got all over the place of when we talked and when we met up.
All right. I need to check the TNs. I think you made it.
I did. I've got it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. And I think it's
I am too scatterbrained right now.
It's good RP, 'cause Kent's also scatterbrained.
okay, so that'll be yeah, you made it easily. So that'll be 15 minutes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Just checking all my messages.
But yeah, I basically got the dudes to the prison, and then go like,
Gather your
hey,
shit.
take my knife, and then I ran back to where all the dead bodies were.
Oh
and,
yeah, and then you pilfer.
And I'm just starting to like, I'm naked still, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I grab a coat with the most pockets I find, and then I just start sticking stuff in the pockets of the coat.
Okay.
And I'm making sure to grab every gun that I find, black powder that I find, ammunition, whatever. I'm grabbing literally everything I can, picking and plating.
Alright. Yeah, it'll definitely take you a while to get
Yeah.
all of this stuff, but I will get that in a list here in a little bit.
The weapons are going to the town, but
Yeah.
you know, we'll
Yeah.
just make sure that's like
Noted somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lulu,
Hi.
you can come back to wherever you would like to around this time. Like enough time has elapsed.
Yeah, she'll
You
likely
can-
make her way across to her stuff before popping out, because she's also probably naked in this particular situation.
Okay.
So she'll just slowly make her way under the bridges, back out to her stuff, and then rejoin.
All right. Where would you be going?
Oh, I'm assuming most of the action is hustling bustling near the hospital, so
Yeah.
What's the-
Go
what's
ahead.
the
Go ahead
noise?
and give me a cognition site based.
Cognition. Seven.
Okay. As you're doing so, you do still off in the distance see a figure that you assume is numb because it's a naked man. Just kind of like going through the bodies, like doop, doop, doop. He's got like a makeshift stack, which is a jacket that he's just kind of like tossing stuff in over his shoulder. Once it gets full, he like ties it off, sets it down, grabs another one. He's just kind of like going around, going like all the dead bodies.
You need help?
Well, he's like far off, like you from
Oh.
where you are, because you're on the dock. He's like off on the.
Okay, so
walls.
basically at some point in my squirblin' travels, I saw them.
Yeah.
Got it.
You see the gleam of his ass in sunlight.
Yeah. You also see you do see that he's like still kind of like covered in fucking blood, just like face, body, he's just like like having doing his own thing, having the fucking time of his life.
He can move
right
his winds
now.
around, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also, there's not much I can do about that. But yeah, I make sure, like, the arms, all the fingers are moving when I come back into normal people.
Mhm.
Get dressed, grab all my shit, and go towards where there's the most hustling bustling in town.
That would be the triage.
Whee, triage.
As you make your way in there, you can see Bruce kind of like standing real tough bodyguard looking in front of a door. Just doesn't even really kind of like not clocking that you're like walking past. Like looks very, very
Serious.
focused.
Very focused.
So like you can interact with and you can see everybody else. Like you don't see DT, you see Bruce, and I believe Kent, you're still in here, yeah?
I like.
Or did you go?
I
back?
turn back because I know
Okay.
that Comfort is hurt, and she's in the hospital. I can't do anything more for her, and Ken's like, I will be in the way if I'm here.
Okay. So you see everything that's going on. Bruce is the only one that you see that is a familiar-ish face from your party.
Gotcha.
Everybody else is kind of like injured, being tended to.
Yeah,
There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. Right
If there's
now.
people piled in there in the way that have, like, very, very minor wounds, like, you know, level 1 wounds, I can try to help some of them. Because I have one general medicine skill. Or if they want to be ballsy and try the pack, but I'm probably not going to risk that at this point, because it's not an emergency. So I don't know if you want me to just make some general medicine rolls or whatever.
You don't have to.
Okay.
You have a basic medical skill, so if you're
Yeah, basically
pulling
trying to get people with small wounds out of the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, you can do so.
Sweet. And I pretend nothing weird happened at all.
And
I am soggy.
Soggy.
Brian, I'm running back to the jail to so Comfort can get out because he is also fucked up.
Yeah, you see him make your way back to where the jail is. You can see him kind of just like slumped in the chair, not like passed out or anything, but like you can tell he's hurting, but he's just like standing guard. Sees you come in.
I got her there. She's being treated. Can you walk there, Matt? You think you can make it there okay without collapsing?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not leaking, so.
All right, get on going. I'll take post.
For what it's worth, they should be fine. He like fishes around his belt, hands you the key ring.
Take that.
They're all tied up in there, and the doors are locked. So they should, like, if you need to leave, they should be okay for a little while.
I'm good. So you go get patched up, treated up.
He just nods at you and makes his way towards town hall.
And I, take the keys and like with my other hands, like, because there's no point in hiding them now. Breach in, pull out a pack of smokes, like pack it real quick and take it up and slump in the chair and just rest and I'm having the catch your breath cigarette.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm going to, Kathy, I need you to take your headphones off. Everybody else, I'm going to deafen you for a little bit. I'll go back to DT because no one has inquired of what is going on inside there.
I left before I could.
Deafen. Okay, Clark already deafened himself. All right. So you lay Raynor down on the bed that is set up in there, and you kind of like strip her down to check for all of her wounds. You can see that she has a very massive bad wound. Looks like the ball from the black powder pistol is still lodged inside there. It was bleeding a lot. You quickly get to work. You kind of like take your stuff off to get a little bit more comfortable. How do you, like, if you want to go ahead and describe like what you do or what you're doing?
Okay. I'm gonna assume that I need to manually pull that ball out.
You would know. So
Or do
what you are going to attend to will remove that for you.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Pretty much. I'm just asking, like, are there any rituals or things that you do to invoke this power that you're using?
I'm gonna close my eyes. It's gonna be like a concentration, and kind of like essentially like transferring some of my health to them, even though I don't lose health, and just giving them some of that power. It'd be a yellowish glow.
Okay. So as you do so, you take a deep breath, calm yourself, place both of your hands on the bullet wound as you focus and channel your will and your life into this person. You feel the warmth kind of like creeping from your core as it goes down into your arms, into your hands, and your hands alight in this like yellowish golden light as you just kind of hold them over the wound. It glows a warm glow, and you can feel the cells start replicating and replacing as it kind of very Wolverine-esque over the 15 minutes that you're doing this. Like, it takes a while, and you start sweating as you normally do. It's like, it takes a lot out of you while you're doing it. But after the 15 minutes, you raise your hands up, you can hear the plink of the ball land on the floor as you look down. the blood is cleaned, the wound is closed. Any other wound, she had some like minor abrasions and other wounds in other places.
Yeah.
That were all sealed up as well. You check her vitals, she's breathing normally, and then shortly after, about a minute or so afterwards, like she finally comes to. She's just kind of like, oh. And I didn't think I was gonna make it there for a minute. I'm gonna
Pretty close.
I'm gonna undeafen everybody real quick. Hey, you must be a really good doctor or something. I caught on one of them balls. Kind of like looks down, looks at you, looks down again, and it like you can tell the look on her face that she knows something is not right about that. But you just get the tiniest little like smirk out of the corner of her mouth. And she just kind of like places her hand on your chest and says, "Thank you, DT."
It's not me. Thank everyone here and everything that you do. All these people care about you and love you. Have a tremendous amount of respect for you. I'm just here to do what I can.
Appreciate it. You should
All
go.
right, now,
you should
now,
go.
like,
you should
pack
go-
up your shit. I got stuff to do.
Yeah. You should check it. Keep an eye on Kent. I don't know what. I ain't never seen him just kind of like pass out like that before, and all the times I know him. Seems
Yeah.
kind of odd.
It does. But got to deal with what we can, what's in front of us right now. So I'll keep an eye on him, though.
Appreciate him. She kind of like gets her stuff back on, walks up to the door. You just hear a boop, boop, boop from the back side of the door, Bruce.
Oh. Yeah. He like cracks it open. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright.
Yeah. You see DT and Raynard just kind of like nod and walk out.
Yeah. Glad you're okay.
Me too. Glad y'all are doing all right.
Yeah.
I just kicked the steel ball under a table somewhere.
Fair enough.
I didn't know this music was playing. I hope it's fitting.
All right. We're going to go to Kent real quick. Go ahead. You want to do some snooping, Clark?
Yeah, so
You sleuthing over there?
I'm sleuthing. I got a gut feeling, and this is like after this isn't immediately when Comfort leaves, but like after I've had time to catch my breath and stuff. I'm what do I roll for sleuthing?
That would be. So, like, are you just looking for like incriminating stuff, or like what what's the-
Incriminating or sketchy stuff.
Go
and-
ahead and roll a search, I suppose.
Okay. Explodes. 17 after wounds.
Alrighty.
I think I've got like 8 or 9
Oh, yeah.
things.
So you spend about 10 minutes kind of tactfully going through his office, his desk, and whatnot. The only incriminating thing that you really find is an old pre-war nudie magazine that's in his desk.
Flip through it. real quick.
Just like,
Do the whole like
cheese.
pull up for the centerfold. Like
It's a pretty good one.
I remember this.
Mhm.
All right, stick that back and just kind of just easing paranoia and suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, just Kent's always nervous about like dirty cops.
Yep. You do find like it's kind of a journal. Sorry, I gotta let one of the kitties out. Hello, Mr. Mothra.
Free the cheese.
the cheeseman.
You
It requires freedom.
You have to pay a tax, though, sir. One tax.
Is it pets?
one
Stream tax. It's stream tax.
Free tax.
The boy.
The
So
boy.
confused right now.
The old man. There he is.
Air, look at straight ahead. You go, buddy.
He's like, what is happening?
He also
what?
sees and smells the cheese cubes on my desk.
He's like, ooh.
Cheese tax.
Oh, he's purring so loud. There you go, buddy.
He's such a sweet old man.
There you go.
Best old man.
I love our orange boys. They're such polite gentlemen. Whenever they need to go out to eat or use the bathroom, they'll come up and like either grill at us or like.
I'm glad your orange boys are.
Yeah.
Or they just
I know
meow
at
at the
least
door.
one. I know at least one that is asshole. Can I do my role for the other thing, Brian, or is that not applicable?
Oh, the message before?
Yes.
Uh,
No, I'm perfectly fine with no. It is just an ask.
I would say without closer inspection, no. Like you could have whatever hunches you would like about it.
Yeah, gotcha.
It does. Here you go.
I am trying to not keep. I'm trying to keep this brain separate from Kent's brain.
I will tell you that it looks better than your standard mall katana that most folks would have nowadays.
And better than like Bruce's swords.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm used to a lot of people having like the scrap katanas, or like I cut this off of a leaf spring and cut it into shape.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm content with that,
Mhm.
knowing
With like, if you keep an eye on it more, there's more possibility later on. But just with the two instances that you've seen him use it, that is what I will give you.
it was just being old and being a Texas Ranger.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely have like a
Maybe.
There might be
But-
something there, but there also might just be he's really good at chopping people's heads off.
Yeah, I've seen some people that are really good at chopping people's heads off.
Yeah.
That-
You do
but-
find a kind of journal that he has in there. It's just
Yeah, that
like some
Comfort has.
daily scrawlings. When you do look through that, it does have some information about like how, so like Luke is kind of the inheritor, like the second Tinsdale, and he is next in line for Raynor's job.
Okay.
And the information that you find in there is that like he doesn't think that he will ever be able to kind of like live up to what she does because of all of the experience that she has, and it's more of just anxiety of not being able to fill the shoes.
Are my shoes big enough?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has now been. Well, now he has been vetted by 2 Rangers, so. And then after that, I will just keep eyes, still look at our captives. One, to make sure none of them are passing out and dying.
They were the ones that were there they were injured. They are not bleeding out in any fashion.
Yeah, and
Some of them are being like a little like rowdy and whatnot, but a lot of them are just fucking using this time to rest because they just got their fucking asses kicked.
yeah, the ones are being rowdy. Like, I'm just gonna stay sitting like at the desk, and one of the arms hidden under the duster is just gonna pull out a gun and just place it on the table and turn the barrel towards them.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they can't even see you because they're literally in janitor.
Oh, gotcha. They're in a closet.
Yeah. There's a couple like janitor's closets that are just locked
Gotcha.
with no way out.
Gotcha.
Well,
Alright.
that's why Comfort was saying like if you want to, if you need to like leave or want to leave, like they will be fine in there.
I'm just gonna chill here for a bit, make sure everything's on lockdown.
Yep. Eventually you will like hear them kind of like calm down and go to sleep. So if you want to reconvene with everybody, you do know that Raynard said that they were going to have a town meeting later today as well once things are
On the
Yeah,
keyring,
settled
when I go leave on the keyring, is there a key to lock the door when I leave the building?
out. Yes.
I do that.
Okay.
Just kind of like walk up, and then I will head back after X amount of time.
Alrighty.
Probably after most of the excitement and everything's died down, because I'll be in there for a while.
Whenever I've done scrounging up stuff and
Mhm.
getting things, I'm just gonna like walk back into the prison because I'm like, yeah, guns in here seems like a great place.
You try to bring it in. The door is locked.
Uh, and now I'm going this and you know this isn't just like a oh hey I've got a bag.
Yeah, you've got like several bags of guns and
that are just like
bayonets and
daisy
knives.
chained together that are like
Guns,
thrown
bayonets
over like a
sticking out through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Like you can leave it on the dock because there's really not a way to get onto this building aside from like the bridges and stuff. So like it'll be
Yeah.
smooth here.
I'm just gonna be like, no, it's gonna come with me and just fucking and
There's
I'm
no-
just gonna shake my head like, oh, it's gonna get tied back to me. It's gonna be brought like I'm witnesses
There's
and
no
just
drop
walk
box.
across. Just walk across to wherever I
This end of
don't know.
building.
See, people are kind of going. By the way, still naked.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, it's still butt ass naked, and I'm just gonna be like trudging across and just kind of walk through the door of wherever people are kind of.
You
at.
got it. There are some people in the theater just kind of like relaxing and calming down for the evening. But a lot of the commotion and happenings is still going on in the hospital.
Mhm,
So eventually you all kind of like reconvene and are in the same area. People are tended to. The more critical ones have been taken care of. It's probably several hours later. You guys that are injured as well. What's everybody's highest wound level? 111. Go ahead and someone has dealt with yours, so you can reduce it by 1.
Yay!
Both my wounds, because both mine are just ones.
Yep.
I'm a gator. They didn't see me.
People who only know basic stuff are just like, oh god, just wrap it up. I'm so...
Kent, you eventually run into Raynard. See that she's perfectly fine. Comforts has been patched up a little bit, so he's got some bandages and things on him. You notice Raynard doesn't have any bandages or anything on her.
I am gonna, because it was like she was bleeding out the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna assume the bandages are under the clothes or something.
Fair enough.
But he'll come up. Hey, what was that about passing out now? Glad you're all right.
Oh, I had a fucking lead ball on me. What's your excuse, old man?
I don't know. Good question. And I toss her the key ring.
She'll catch it.
All locked up, building's locked up.
Good deal. Good deal. So lost a few more than I'd like, but all in all, I'm really glad y'all were here. You guys can hear, even with kind of like the din that's going on in here. You guys can hear this conversation.
That's good. It could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't just us. We just, you guys are able to defend yourselves too. We just helped out where we could.
Well, sure as hell glad y'all were here to help out. Was any of y'all seen Tinsdale?
Before the fight, yeah, he's in his shop.
And you see Luke kind of like pipe up. Yeah, he's upstairs with everybody else. You see her nod her head. Well, if everybody's feeling a little bit better, I'd like to have a town meeting here in a little bit. We'll say in about an hour or so. In like the convention room that's upstairs.
Yeah, okay. That'll give us time to get our stuff. As Bruce just kind of looks over at Numb.
Yeah, and I appreciate your helps, but young man, I would also appreciate if you put some your clothes back on. Maybe clean up a little bit. You got some red on you.
I want to smile and just nod.
You can see all of your
Like when
organs.
yeah, and thing is like, transparent skin, so like everything is coming, like there's some sight, there's sight to see.
Like
And
leftover jam in the bottom of the jar.
And like it went through one ear, like I heard, nodded, nothing clicked, and it went out the other ear. It just went as I'm standing there with like the stuff.
Sacks of guns and bullets and
Like probably around like 20 or so fucking flintlock pistols, 10 to 12 rifles. They all have bayonets. No real black powder to speak of that is of any use anymore. But there are some like there's ammunition as well. And some scavenged like gator leathers that they were wearing as armor. Not all of them are in the greatest condition, but you do find some of the black powder because they have like those old school like powder horns. But it's a decent amount of haul for like that's what Num's been at it for quite a bit.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like start like, hey, this is yours, and I'm just gonna start giving the lady, Rainer. I'm just gonna start handing her like weapon by weapon, just one at a time. Be like, here.
Just
And
stop! Not it. It's
Just-
fine. Just put it in a corner or something to get it out the way right now.
I'm just gonna lean in and be like, it can't be traced back to me, and just start handing it to her, and just
I'll take no. I got Bruce is trying to get in the way. I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine.
Bruce, where's my knife? Where's my knife?
It's right here.
Oh, I'm gonna take the knife, put it in my teeth, and just start.
I just look at Rainer and be like, yeah, he's that's just how he is. I've known this man for a day, and that's
I'm just gonna look at kind of like, and just start handing you guns.
look at all the arms. But I have all the arms to just start. For the smaller arms coming out, like, eh.
I'm gonna look to my.
I'm gonna get the stuff. I'm gonna go get the stuff.
I'm gonna look to my
Okay.
left and see if there's anybody there too. I'm gonna hand them a gun.
Bruce
It's just like a
off.
person that's just been tended to, just like thank you.
Yeah, I'm just
Farmer
gonna like
Craig.
walk.
Farmer
I'm just gonna
Craig.
start. Yep, I'm just gonna start giving people like the guns. Once they start filling up on like they can't really carry anymore, it's the next one until I'm out of weapon, like no guns.
Got it.
And then I'm be like, bullets, like bag of bullet, like rounds, musket balls. Here's a gun, like here's a, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna just.
Oh.
Numb is just the Oprah of Flintlock.
You
weapons,
get a gun.
apparently.
You get a. Everybody gets a gun. This wasn't from me, and he fucking drift.
All right. You do see Raynard walk over to Sadie and kind of have a quick conversation with her. And you see Sadie like nod her head, grab a couple of townsfolk, and then head out, looking like she's going towards her saloon. And Raynard's just kind of like going around checking on folks, making sure everybody's like doing better, letting everybody know about the town meeting. So you guys are kind of free. You got a little, like about an hour or so of downtime of whatever you would like to do.
I go up to Lulu. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
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 Taking care of business, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the damnedest thing in the fight. Apparently, there's real fucked up shit in these waters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like some ooze thing came up and out. Killed and scared off a lot of the gators. It was glad it was not against us.
Fucking right. I'm glad it didn't try to like sink my boat or melt me or something. You just hear like Luke off a little bit behind you guys. I don't know what that thing was, but it was ugly as hell.
It was.
I saw a gator bear.
Gator bear? What
Gator
the
bear?
fuck is that?
I don't know.
I
It was jumping out
imagine
of the water, grabbing things, taking them back, and growling like a bear. I don't know. Gator bear somewhere in there.
Luke, I imagine it's part gator, part bear. What's so hard to understand about that?
Maybe, I guess that wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Or maybe it was like a gator that killed a bear that showed up and is just like wearing its skin.
That's more terrifying than a hybrid, Luke.
Yeah, 'cause that would like denote the intelligence of the alligator to be able to skin the bear, right? No. He just kind of like goes off on that thought by himself for a second. Like he's still like kind of listening to you, but he's just like thinking about what he just said.
Glad you're all right though, Lulu, and we got everything else taken care of. I had one of my spells where I conked out, something about the rush, but DT woke me up.
As long as you didn't get hurt during it, I guess.
Not during that part. I got shot a few other times.
Yeah, I did too. It was fine now.
Your neck okay?
Hmm?
Your neck, like from when you dove in?
He's referencing from where your gills were at.
Oh. Yeah, normal, fine. I'm
That's
good.
good.
I got my one nick mixed up.
That's good. Apparently, Bruce and Numb cleaned house up north.
That does not surprise me.
I didn't do anything.
The Bruce is still gone. He went to get Nubs his shit. Nubs not
I
be
didn't do
naked.
anything.
Plausible deniability.
Can't be traced back. This gator
DT,
bear.
you're freed up at this point as well. Like everybody's kind of
Okay.
been tended to. That everyone that has been injured that could be tended to has been tended to. So
And I imagine like we're leaving the
yeah, like wherever you guys want to go, you're more than welcome. People are starting to disperse. Some people are going to like chill out until the town meeting in different spots in town. So like everything's kind of like settling down a little bit. And it's around, I would say probably like 4:30 in the afternoon at this point.
You guys kind of hungry?
I could eat, I could drink.
As you
I mean,
guys are leaving,
Good for
you
healing. I'm a doctor.
hear Raynard say, "I wouldn't fill up too much. We're gonna be having food at the town meeting."
All right.
Oh, even better. Just a drink then.
You say that, and I'm just kind of like wipes his face and then like wipes it on his body, like.
Get rid of the crumbs.
Oh, these gators, they're finger licking good.
So I assume you guys are going to the saloon to get some drinks.
Yeah.
Bruce will
Those
find
the-
them there eventually, I guess.
But that was the in-game chat in Discord, and you skip it along following them.
Oh, hello, other orange boy. Would you also like to leave?
Never.
They can pay the tax.
You have to
Never.
pay the tax, boy. It's like, wait, but I already ran to the door. Why?
Oh my goodness, boy.
Why? Here, look.
So cute.
Look right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
realize.
He's so smart. Okay, now you may leave. All right, so you guys make your way to Sadie's saloon. There's a handful of folks there, not too many. You see Sadie back in the back, looking like they're preparing a bunch of food and stuff. She does notice you guys coming in, and just kind of like hollers out to you. Whatever you want, it's on the house. Just be reasonable. Serve yourself.
Nope, Num's gonna look up.
Can we say Bruce made it back to this point so Nub can choose to put on his clothes or not?
Yes,
Up to Nub entirely.
You're fast as hell. You wind up making your way there as well.
Yeah.
Is Sadie in the back the only one? Is anyone manning the bar?
Currently, no.
All right.
Are you going to be the bartender?
Yeah, I'll walk
Are you
around.
going to show us some tricks with those hands? You could probably be a pretty nifty bartender with.
I could pour
extra
multiple
hands.
I could pour multiple drinks is what I could do, and I'll lean over the. Hey, Sadie, if it's all right, I'll just man the bar. If that's good with you, I'll make sure nobody breaks your bank.
Oh, I'm sure they won't. Even if they do, it's been a rough day. We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
That's fair, but I'll give you a hand or two as I kind of as I walk away and wave. It's both right arms waving.
You see her kind of like chuckle a little bit.
And yeah, I will bartend. It is not fancy. I am not like full on Tom Cruise cocktailing, but I can get I can just grab and fairly dexterous.
Grab and pour.
Grab and pour, and just like hang out with the posse.
Lulu brings her own spook juice.
I put on my underwear.
No more see-through dick.
That is it.
Pouring out drinks and reaching underneath and pulling out a shot glass and sliding it over towards an old fashioned, so it's like a bigger one towards Lulu, so she doesn't have to do bottle pulls if she doesn't want to.
Oh. Yeah, she'll pour herself shots. Out of her own shit.
All right. And I'm doing this for anybody. I'm helping everybody out.
Gotcha. So, like I said, there's not too many folks that are in here right now.
All right. Well,
The only person that you do recognize in here from before is the old lady that was drinking tea that played darts. She's upstairs doing the same thing that you're assuming she does most days.
she never left when the attack happened. She stayed up there.
What you guys don't really know is she was the only person over on the west side with a handful of darts.
She's sitting there, 120.
Bullseye.
No, she just stays upstairs when she knows there's a sniper rifle hit. She just kicks it down, just sits the window.
Oh!
What? That was pretty wild.
Yeah, you could either do that or you could just roll straight deafness if you want, Ethan.
Put on his underwear? You struggling?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So while that's going on, since I have my bag now, I'm gonna pull up that vodka that I had gotten, and I'm just gonna like take a big old like just a bunch of that, cork it, throw it back in the bag, and I'm just gonna hop the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide over to Kent and be like, "Hey,
Hey.
I grab a bottle, and then I'm gonna do some fancy some trick with it."
Okay. I got you. So go ahead and do your roll real quick.
Yeah.
Speaking of rolls, Brian, Kathy tagged you.
Ooh.
8,
Spook juice rolls. I don't remember what
20.
the spook juice rolls are.
Spirit.
I got a 20.
All right.
8 and a 4.
So there's a couple folks that come up for some drinks. You take through the bottles that you're gonna be mixing for the drinks. You spin them in like the palm of your hand, chuck them up, start kind of like juggling them around, and then like pouring.
I got a 9.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
And,
yeah. Gnome's just doing crazy carnival tricks while also pouring drinks.
I'm gonna grab after I pour. I'm gonna look at Kent and be like, "So this is what you got to do."
All right.
And I like kind of like go in detail of like how you have to like flick the neck of the bottle with like your middle finger, and then turn palm side up for the spin. And like kind of like show and demonstrate that as like an actual like trick.
I imagine Bruce kind of like in a chair, like standing, like what?
Okay.
It's like, ooh,
so-
he's doing stuff again.
So something like this, and Brian, I'm gonna try to mimic what Num's showing me, but I'm trying to do it with 2 bottles at the same time because I'm ambidextrous.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll deafness.
Just regular deafness.
Flat
Mhm.
deafness.
Flat deafness. Well, I am fairly deft. I got an 11.
You like
What?
have a little bit of fumbles here and there because you're doing multiples, but
Yeah, but that's what the extra arms are for to carry.
Yep.
Like this, and I'm trying to like. I know I'm fumbling, but I'm trying to play it off like that's part of the fun.
yeah,
'Cause I'm
you're
just-
just like, huh,
I-
and then you like catch it with another hand, so like,
I'm trying to match Num's energy because
yep, 100%.
And then on one of the fumbles where you like drop it, I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah!" And I'm just gonna like throw like a high five to it, and then just get back to it.
Oh shit! Oh, yeah.
It's just like whack, and like you're not even ready. I don't even say anything. I just like give you a high five, and then I just keep going.
Just slap the hand wherever it's at.
And then after a couple of them, I'm just like, and then jump back over the bar and it's like sit in a corner.
All right, yeah, we finish up. It's a fun little show.
So as you guys are sitting and having drinks and talking, Lulu, in the back of your mind, you hear just kind of like a burbling that's slowly building up.
She's not just drinking a shot of spook juice. She's just pouring it, drinking it, and pouring it and drinking it.
Oh,
And you just hear, that was pretty nice. I liked everything that was going on there.
I figured you would.
So that favor that I told you you need to fulfill, I think it'd be a really good idea while everyone's busy with all the stuff that's going on. Should go to those other speedboats that were coming into town. Maybe empty out the gas tanks into the water for me.
How about I do one, and then we see if we can fuck up the main boat. Lulu's just talking to herself in the corner. It's fine. Just
And
down.
if you guys want to try to like, if you guys want to try to like listen in, you can, because it's kind of a quieter conversation. Go ahead and make a hearing.
it'll
aid.
depend if it's during that performance or not.
Yeah. It's
If during
during
the
the
performance, the Bruce ain't hearing shit.
I was gonna say I'll be too busy if it's during the performance because I'm like having to learn on the fly.
It's kind of near the tail end of it.
Okay,
So.
I'll roll.
You feel sharp pain in the back of your neck, and kind of like where your gills were at, like you're almost being choked.
Okay.
I like you a lot, right? Yes. But you don't get to bargain. Go do that.
Goes with the
Otherwise, maybe next time, while you're in the middle of the water, right? Maybe I make those gills go away.
Alright, just let go.
I got a 7, Brian.
I got a 13.
You feel like a aggressive pat on your head.
Pat.
That's right. You just kind of feel like almost like a sludginess, just kind of like go from like the patting to your head,
To
going to
melting.
your shoulders, and then just kind of. What did you roll for hearing based? Anybody that was listening?
13.
And 7 for me.
Considering that just because I'm performing doesn't mean I'm not aware.
Not paying attention. Yeah, the TN is going to be a 7, so any of you that wanted to could have heard Lulu having her conversation with no one.
I imagine that's not.
It's not unheard of for you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I'm just gonna be like, I talk to myself all the time. I mean, what is normal stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. Just kind of like I heard her and look over. I'm like, okay, it's something. Okay, that again.
That again.
That's actually why he was messing up, is he was hearing this, and he was
Slightly distracted.
No,
Slightly
safety net.
distracted.
Safety net.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
likely somebody saw her, like, cringe down.
probably like do that like the head bob thing when the pats.
Or
The
the
Go
you
ahead.
can like let go. Like
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's probably what caught like Kent's eye a bit more, just for concern. After the show and everything, DT, you shit, real fucking good with that blade. You get a lot of training and practice with that.
Yeah, I do pretty well with the sword. I can, pointy end other people.
It's a bit more than pointy end than other people.
What do you mean?
You're good. Like it looks like you were trained. You're not just
Oh.
swinging it willy nilly.
Yeah, I mean, I put in some practice, just like shooting.
Yeah. Did you get did someone teach you? Because I like when we were out in the maze, that's where I learned some of my close quarters fighting. I had a teacher there for a bit. Or did you find stuff in self teach?
Oh no, I mean, just like shooting. I've definitely had people, throughout my life show me sword fighting, shooting, medical. I've been a pretty good student on a lot of things I've done.
Oh, it's good.
He's a real good teacher too. Taught me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen you had some fancy moves before you hit the dirt there.
Yeah, that few and far between. I've had that condition since even before before this and gesturing at the mutations. It's put me in some hairy situations, kind of like that, but sometimes it just, I don't know. get a head rush, everything goes woozy and black, and I'm out.
Yeah, yeah, that's really rough. The any number of things contributing to that. Pretty lucky to been alive still because of it.
Yeah. I'm glad you were, there's a reason I don't really travel alone ever because of that condition.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a little bit safer with two people anyway.
Generally, it's safer, but that's a big factor for me. Lulu's had to wake me up once or twice.
Tanapa.
Oh, he's soaked, front and back paws.
Ouch.
Why are your back paws wet, dude?
Lulu, put down the bar cat. It's wet.
Once
I know
that
it's
ever
cute.
bothered me.
Oh, that's fair.
Sticky.
Hey, Bruce, you and Numb didn't have too much issues up top there.
No, we did real good.
That's good, big man.
Num didn't even use his knife. It was really fucking cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What do you use, a bowling pin?
fucking teeth. It was cool as shit. It was a little much, but it was cool.
That
He's getting run out of the water.
Kent has the expression on his face of like Gator Bear clicking, clicking a little bit.
Yeah, you got like 2 guys, didn't you know? It was really good.
No, that
Think
was the
it's
Gator
scary?
Bear. That was the Gator Bear. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You saw it. You saw it, right? Like the gator came up out of the water, grabbed the one guy, took him back.
that was you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You
was
scared that
definitely-
one guy to death.
definitely-
He just fell over. We looked at him.
Well, yeah, we had a weird ooze thing that like grabbed onto a guy's chest and his head, and all the others got scared and fucking had a heart, like fell down
Whoa.
afterwards, and that ooze thing dragged that man into the water. So
Oh.
Gator bears. Gator bears.
no, that one was that one was like an ooze. So like you two, don't go and Lulu, don't go swimming this willy nilly in these waters. I wouldn't recommend it after seeing that.
Sure thing.
Alright, well, we did good. I only got a little hurt. I don't think Nub got touched.
Num
It's
doesn't
good.
like being touched.
Nah, he doesn't. I'm learning.
Me and DT gotta go for a boat ride. Luke fucking popped off.
Indeed.
As Luke pops his head around the corner. Oh, you really think so?
I don't know. Funny enough,
No,
that DT guy, man. I saw him like decapitate like 4 fucking dudes. I don't think he missed a shot. Everyone like was a kill shot.
I bet at this point we're all like, where'd you come from?
well,
Bruce is like, yeah, he's really good. He taught me how to use my swords too. I'm not as good, but I'm pretty good.
It's much easier when the 3 of those were not even looking at me.
Yeah, that does help. That does help
D-
a lot.
DT's something of a Highlander, it seems. And then Kent is sad when he looks around. Nobody-
No,
What do you mean?
you hear from up top. I understand you, young man. That was a good movie series.
she gets it.
Your friend, the sheriff, was pretty lucky you brought her in when you did. She almost didn't make it.
Yeah, she passed out in the. We got everybody locked up, and she was just heading out. I was telling her to get on her and Comfort to get over, and she passed out. You guys were able to patch her up pretty good, though. It seemed.
Barely. It took about every skill I had.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, as Ken say he's appreciating it. The second set of hands are pouring a shot and sliding it over towards DT.
I'll take it and drink.
Oh, hey, Luke.
Yeah, what's up?
And I'll reach into my duster pocket and pull out the hand grenade. Can you give that back to your boss?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I ended up not needing to use it.
I mean, it's probably just one of the old flashbangs that we have laying around. Half of them don't even fucking work.
Brian, can I ID if it's a flashbang or not?
Yeah.
What would I roll?
Go ahead and make a knowledge roll.
Okay. $10.
Yep.
Is it-
see on there?
Because when you gave that to me, I wrote down. I put frag grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a frag?
It is not a frag. It appears to be a flash or a smoke grenade.
Okay. That's very different from what I was told.
Darn, we should have threw it.
All right. Well, either way, give it back to him. Tell him I said thanks, and you guys will need it more than me.
Got it. You see him kind of trot down the stairs.
Before he goes, do I know that? Did he go to get checked out at the medical place?
Yeah, during the
Okay.
4 or 5 hours that has happened, like you can see he's got some bandages on him. Yeah, luckily, like I wasn't bleeding or nothing, but god damn those fucking bullets! Like I think I might have cracked a rib. Ow, ow, ow.
Don't poke at it. Makes it worse. That's rule
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah, that's what happened to me, even through the vest here.
Yeah.
Helps
wait.
befriend gators, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Gators.
But yeah, if you guys, I'll bring this back to Tinsdale for you. Probably gonna be meeting back up at Town Hall here in a little bit, so whenever you guys done resting. Good fighting. Thanks again. You guys are pretty nuts, pretty crazy to watch.
You're pretty slick yourself.
I try. A lot better than what I showed you guys fighting them nutrients, huh?
Indeed,
throw a rock.
yes.
I didn't throw a rock at you this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. He like looks down at his ankle. All right. He like takes the grenade, trots up the stairs.
I give him a beer or two before he goes.
Yeah, he will take it. Take it, road beer. All right. I'm gonna do time check. We're a little bit past our time. I just wanted to let that role play finish out. Before we close out for the night. Actually, no, that'll be next session.
You'll be next session.
So you guys are pretty much at the end of this chapter. The last thing is the town meeting that's gonna happen. Actually, we can go ahead and give you guys bounty because that's the town meeting is not.
Bounty
important.
points.
Yeah.
I wonder if I have
Uh,
a command for that.
So you will have the town meeting to kind of decide on what will be happening next session that we have. But for bounty chips, bounty points, and then once we get done with the town meeting next time, actually we'll go through at the very end of the entire mission and do shout outs. So that's how we do that. But you guys, Posse decides to help the Sheriff Raynard. All of you get 1 red chip.
Ooh.
I'll pull out the red chips for people.
So thank you, 'cause I don't remember how to search these. I always forget.
Dang it.
I do.
Mine.
Oh,
God.
Do.
Posse keeps gators from entering the town proper. I will say you guys successfully did that because you kept them on the walls. They did not make it into any of the buildings, which would have been a lot more casualties. You all get a red chip for that.
Oh, okay. 5 more red chips coming out.
You guys you learned more about and investigated into the missing recyclers that you talked to Tinsdale about. You guys all get a white chip for that.
Okay. 1.
So you should be getting 2 reds and a white chip.
Woo.
And then you guys aided the town in repelling the gator invasion. You guys all get under your edges. You can put ally red stick, so the entire town considers you an ally now.
Nice.
Here, I'll give people the shit. Parker, you grabbed one of your. Did you grab your
Alright.
chips already?
Yeah, I already got my chips. I was on that like a goblin.
Here you go, Henry. Put them in front of your stuff.
Thank you.
And then Ethan, yours. I think yours is one's left here, unless you grabbed yours.
Nope, I grabbed mine. Thank you.
Kathy, did you grab yours?
Nope.
Here you go, buddy.
I zoned out.
Also,
Here's your-
don't forget you can only have a max of 10 chips out at a time. So if you're above that, you can spend some down if you would like,
And they turn into
I,
bounty.
and you
Huh.
can turn them into bounty points.
for some reason, my blue chip is still back at my stuff. That should be gone.
It might have been
uh,
the old save.
Is it white is 1, red is 2,
What?
and
Yeah.
blue is 3?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do that right now. We can do that at the
Right, next
start of
session.
next session. I will save the table.
Okay, so everyone should have their bounty chips on.
Alrighty.
Don't forget to record them on your sheet.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, there you guys go. No major casualties on your end. A little bit in the town, but not as bad as it could have been.
I mean, overall, I think the Gators had more casualties. So,
Oh,
we win.
Just a
absolutely.
couple.
Absolutely.
Just a couple more.
couple.
Out of the 44 of them that were there, only 6 made it back. So
Brian,
Wow.
resave the table. I missed myself with a white chip.
okay.
Please and thank you.
Done and done. Alrighty.
Well, thank you, chat, for sticking it out, listening in. As always, this stream will be up on the YouTubes soon. I think I still need to put session 5 up. So if you missed a session or want to rewatch an area where you're like, wait a second, I think there was lore here, you can find it there. Next normal stream is on Tuesday. I'll be back to doing some art. I'm not sure when the next Deadlands session is because we got lots of DR weekends coming up. But I'll let y'all know during my normal streams.
Yeah, I believe this next upcoming Sunday is no-go, correct?
Yeah, it'll be a Wisconsin game.
Alright.
So unless you want to run stream by yourself or NPC build,
Maybe.
maybe I can show you how if you decide you want to do that.
We will see.
I think that'd be fun. That actually works out for me because I was gonna be gone.
Legit. So yep, Tuesday, Thursday, normal art streams, and then we'll see going forward from that. But thank you for coming out, hanging out, for the extra commentary and names. Appreciate all you. Take care of yourselves, drink water, eat food, take your meds. I need to take my meds.
Take your meds.
Flip your laundry. Be good, do good, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Bye.